Didn't back door tell you to go to
The
front
front
door?
door. Yeah, but I also haven't done a vacuum closet door.
Oh,
You've really put your foot in it now.
Why?
You found the most forgotten Dorian in the house.
Oh my god!
The laundry closet.
Oh my god!
Thematically redundant. There's already a door here. There's a cabinet. Was there really a need for a closet?
Thematically redundant. I think so.
I doubt it. Yet you still came here. Is it because you truly love me?
Oh my god! Wait, can stream hear this? Okay.
yeah.
Hi, Nat. Yes!
I don't believe you.
Oh my god! Stop being a Sundre.
I suppose I can tell you about all the objects that were in here. If you even care.
Sure, who's here?
Well, there's Bo the Box. But she's hardly a denizen here. She's all over.
Yeah, I know her.
Of course you do. There's Hoove, of course. The vacuum. And that's it.
Bobby Pin?
Not anymore. That's it. Nobody else. I'm done speaking of this dreadful place.
It's not that bad.
Oh, woe is me.
Wow. He's so depressed about the redundant door. Okay. Who else do we wanna progress with? I completely forgot. We've romanced like, or we have endings with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 only out of 100. Oh yeah, wait, Alex Lee.
oh yeah.
There's a presence in the room. You're sure of it, but you can't make anything out in the darkness. As you search for whoever it might be, they address you in somber, funereal tones.
As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair. Do you wish to proceed?
Arise.
Sure.
Is that so? Let regret not fill your heart then. Hark! For your greatest fears manifest in yours truly.
Oh, he's a Chuni.
A monstrous creature takes form from
Truly.
the darkness itself. A terrifying
He's even
amalgam of
the
bones,
fucking
both
hand
human
position.
and animal. Grotesque, clawed fingers, and seething, swirling shadow.
From brazen earth to the heavens most incorrigible, the shadows quiver, the shadows quake and quail. Light has no purchase here, for I am XXX Shadow Lord 420XXX.
Okay, gamer.
Point.
Exclamation
Let's
point.
go.
The music, the anime music. Oh my god.
See you.
Sweet handle.
Of course, I am darkness incarnate.
Oh my god, the anime music. The anime like rock song.
Now
Yeah.
Yeah.
Penumbra.
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 Penumbra. I am the Umbra, the darkest core. You are the Penumbra. My companion acts in shade, like an outer shadow cast from an eclipse.
Wow.
Sign me up.
Yes!
Yes.
Hi, Rubes.
So tell me, Penumbra, what brings you to the call of night?
I noticed that one of the shadows was wrong.
Did you find that out on your own?
No.
Or did you use a hint?
I needed a hint.
Honest? I adore honesty and humanity. You appear to be romancing the objects in your domicile. I see. You are embarked on a most interesting quest. However, it is quite trivial compared to mine.
What are you trying to accomplish?
As you can tell, I am dreadfully powerful. However, my true potential has yet to be unleashed. Bask in the shadows and remember that sinking feeling you get when you turn off the lights as you return to your bedroom. Then this eerie primal instinct to hasten yourself kicks in while your heart begins to rumble with fear. That, my friend, is but a lick of what true darkness can do.
I love darkness.
You help my power grow.
Mhm.
But with that said, I'm afraid to say my power is waning. If not for your summoning ritual, I may be. Nay, such thoughts are wasteful. Anyhow, I have been waiting in the abyss in search of a companion.
Like, romantically?
Such feelings are unnecessary, although not unwelcomed. You see, the essence of darkness must be discussed before obtained. I have been waiting for eons for a worthy conversational partner.
I can converse.
Our sinister lamentations in pure nightfall will serve as the dark ritual and bring forth my armaments. My armor forged from the shadowy depths. Think of them as parts to my true self. However, I have long lost them back during the Great Cataclysm.
I have so many questions.
Naturally, but I am equipped to ease your wandering mind. Know that even this discussion will feed into our dark search. What troubles you, my Penumbra?
Your moniker.
While it may appear childish, it is a title that bears significance to me. Even creatures of the dark are entitled to nostalgia, and its relevancy continues to capture my very essence. Lord of Shadows.
What about the X's and the 420?
Signature embellishments. You'd be surprised how popular of an identity Shadowlord is.
Oh my god.
Can't just have anybody proclaim they are the true Lord of Shadows. Which is why I leave my mark as such. What troubles you, my Penumbra?
The special armor.
I'll have you know that these aren't just any normal raiments. They have no physical form. My armor is of a corporeal shade. But after I obtain just a single piece of it, the pressure of my dark aura will rise exponentially.
Is the game very loud?
Mm-hmm.
I'll lower it a bit.
No, not really.
How do we find the armor parts?
As I said, by having conversations, we initiate the ritual. Join me in darkness, and my power shall inevitably return.
What happens when you get your full armor?
I descend into the Vantablack pools and re-emerge as my true, awesome form. I sense your curiosity. Stay close, Penumbra, and you shall someday see. What troubles you, my Penumbra?
The Great Cataclysm.
The tragedy that befell my comrades. Before, it was a peaceful time. My fellow denizens of the dark and I conversed in the shadows. Then, suddenly, a great power beyond any of ours divided us. I have not seen my allies since, and at the same time, my armament was lost.
What was his power?
It is an unexplainable force beyond reason. But that won't matter once I am at full strength.
Shadow Lord falls silent for a moment, as though listening for something you can't hear. He makes a fist, nodding to himself.
Oh my god.
Can this be?
He spreads his arms wide, opening his clawed hands as if to receive something.
Yes. The dark power begins to creep and course through me.
Dark power?
I knew I had a good feeling about you, Penumbra. A piece of my armament has returned. My soul quivers with might.
It's true. You look very mighty and sexy.
Oh, that's exactly the idea. I thank you for awakening me. Encountering you has been the most exciting event in a very long time. For now, I shall relinquish you. Return to your quest. Oh, and no need to reinvite the light. You're now a denizen of darkness, after all. Unless being in the dark brings about a fearful sensation that tickles your heart too fiercely.
Incredible.
Alexi. I'm just gonna randomly like talk to people. I don't really have a particular quest I'm looking at.
Hello again, suspect. I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery. I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
I need to take a call. I'll be right back.
Okay. What are a couple of your best known cases?
Okay.
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
Oh, that was you?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out. The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
I'm glad someone got to the bottom of it.
I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Oh, where did they all come from?
Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
Ooh, my hair, you say?
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were, in fact, the culprit.
Okay.
I pride myself on that.
What mystery are you trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Tell me more.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
But
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
I'd love to help.
You would?
Yeah.
I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case.
What clues do you have?
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Okay, let's start with the paper.
I have it here, semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Like, huh. Let's dip a corner of it in water.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that! It dissolved! What else should we try with the paper?
Let's try cutting it with scissors.
She gives the paper.
Cuts
That's like
just like
normal.
normal. What else should we try with the paper?
Burning?
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper for a few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke
Is it
and
like
catch fire.
baking sheets?
Yikes! It's definitely flammable. Does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper?
Taste it?
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper?
Is it Mitchell Lynn because it's like M?
What should we look at next?
Initial?
A stylized letter M.
A first initial?
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Let's have a chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
Oh!
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier? About the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle. Strange, no?
Thanks for your help.
Good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at next?
I think I know what's on the letter.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
Mitchell.
Wait a minute. I think you might just be right. The stylized letter M is his signature. The smell Dorian noticed makes sense now, and the paper. It's gotta be rice paper. The smell of truffles came from the gourmand Mitchell Lynn. You did it. You helped me crack the case.
Least I could do.
I'm impressed. Now I'm even more excited for the next time we meet. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered. Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime?
Why'd she deliver it like that?
As a date, I mean.
Yeah.
Maggie lets out a girlish squeal.
She's so cute.
Amazing! Oh, yes. Calm down, Maggie. The human could still be a suspect of any sort. See you again soon, compatriot in crime.
She's so cute. Okay. Dust Bunny, did she say? I know there's a Dust Bunny character. Under the couch? I don't see anything. I can't bend down that far also, like... I feel like it should be pretty obvious if it was meant to be, like, found here. Okay, which characters do I already have like a growing relationship with that I can just keep going? I could keep. Let me think. I mean, I can just go by like vibes. Who I feel like talking to, I guess. We could talk to Chance. We haven't followed up with Chance yet. We haven't followed up with Brendan's character.
Faithful traveler,
Oh!
you have returned.
Can you see that? There's a 50. It appeared in the corner. Of course I have. I'm ready to play.
Ever faithful. I knew it. And it looks like our mutual friend
Yeah!
is joining us today.
I am ready to perform feats of strength with my imagination.
She claps you on the back just a little too hard.
Do not worry, my friend. Dasha's brain muscles are just as strong as real muscles. You are sure to succeed in your ventures with Guardian Yekaterina Dmitrievna Petrova at your side.
Oh my god.
I prefer to call them adventures, but to each their own.
I use detect evildoers to find any villains nearby.
We haven't started yet, my dear. One moment. Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing Miles Cypress, a troubadour from the mean streets of Cantalopia. You have taken up a new home in Decor, which is ruled by the House of Knives.
Ooh, I am ready to grotto and gargoyle.
You start the game with 50 hit points. If you reach 0, your adventure ends. Don't worry about reading the sheet too much. I'll keep track of your health and letting you know what you can do. Now tell me, are you
We're
ready?
just gonna play D&D. Let's go. Ready.
Time to begin. We start our adventure at night. The wind is whistling through the tall
Just playing D&D
trees
with Matt
in the
Mercer.
carrying with them the smell of pine and possibility. Most of the shops in Decor have closed for the night, but that doesn't mean the town is asleep. Far from it. Near the center of town, right off the cobblestone path, is the Countertop Tavern. Music pours from the open windows as you stand on the small wooden stage, having just finished one of your specialty songs. What are you saying to the crowd?
Are you not entertained?
I guess that'll work. You're just warming up. It's okay. Let's continue.
Your music is decent. Very good.
You exit the stage and find your seat at the bar. The bartender slides you a red ale.
I tossed them a coin for their prompt service.
They catch it and thank you with a simple nod. You know that some meat and cheese will be waiting for you in your room.
I am seated at bar, enjoying delicious ale and meats, and also cheeses.
As you sip your drink, a hooded figure sits next to you at the bar. Without looking at you, they simply ask, "Can you swing as well as you can sing?"
I punch him. I try to get a better look.
They notice you try to see who they are. They pull their hood closer and slide you a thick gold coin with the stamp of the butcher block on it.
What's the butcher block?
The butcher block are the not-so-secret guard of the Knives Monarch.
Oh, my antivirus.
They have come to you. It is serious business.
I asked them, what do you want with a simple singer?
With this, they rise from their seat and they move to the stairs. They pause briefly, making sure to lock eyes with you before ascending the steps. You toss back your drink and you follow. People have noticed the moment and start to whistle and hoot.
They think that, oh, I give them a thumbs up as I climb the stairs.
They sure do. The folks at the countertop aren't shy about it either. At the top of the stairs, you see the hooded figure slide into your room. You follow carefully. When you open the door, you see they have pulled their hood back, exposing their face. Before you is a gorgeous human. It is disarming.
Why would anyone so beautiful cover their face?
Perhaps it is trap. A role to seduce this beautiful human, just to be sure.
That won't be necessary, Dasha. They're looking expectantly at you, Miles.
Why did they bring me here?
Once you have closed the door, they say. As a member of the Butcher Block and in direct response to the needs of the House of Knives, we have a task for you. The Prince of Knives, Nakiri, has been kidnapped. We know that the evil Grand Vishir has him. They are planning to sacrifice him to their god, Cleaver.
Sacrifice? This sounds unsafe.
Why isn't the block going after him?
The block has a mole in our midst. We have not discovered who this person is. Any action to secure the prince would be found out. It would make matters worse. You should rest up. Tomorrow is a big day. This is so much fun, isn't it?
Yes, I wish to continue.
You're doing a fantastic job.
I'm really enjoying myself too. Where were we? You get a full night's rest and a hearty breakfast.
Oh!
You get a boost of 20 health for the day. You, Troubadour, are ready to go save the prince.
Yekaterina will eat hearty breakfast as well. Breakfast is most important meal of the day. I am ready for action.
As you head out towards the great kitchen sinkhole, you have a pep in your step and greet the people in the market. They laugh and joke about your performance the night before. The thought of the Prince of Knives in trouble worries you, and you know you need to make haste. You have seen the prince once before, and the thought of him floods your mind. He is handsome, sharp-dressed, and has carved a place in your memory. To sing for him would be a dream come true. To serenade him in private would be... Ooh. You walk faster at the thought. That pep in your step has become a borderline power walk. As you walk past the town gates, you notice that two people are behind you. Maybe they are just traveling as well. Still, you can't be too sure. You pass a fork that goes to a neighboring town. They don't turn off. You remember the messenger from last night warning of a mole within the block. Could they have found out already? Has your cover been blown? What do you do?
I break from the path to see what they do.
You take a hard right turn into the tall grass field next to you. The two people behind you continue on the path. You breathe a sigh of relief to think you were just being paranoid.
They could not handle Yekaterina. My aura of strength has frightened them off.
But then, you feel the tall grass next to you move. You stop, trying to find where the rustle is coming from. That's when you realize it's coming from all around you. Out of the tall grass, you are attacked by a small lizard thing that bites at you.
Lizard thing.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
What is it?
It's a knobgoblin. You can either swing...
This is how we'll remind you that you should take your pills.
Oh, what was that? Redeem. Oh, hi, Frog. Thank you for all the redeems. Strike up the band.
You find your note, and you sing it loud and proud. The knobgoblin falls to the ground, shocked at your glorious voice. With the knobgoblin behind you, you find the main road and head towards the great kitchen sinkhole. The road is packed well, and your feet seem to find flight on it. The sun is high, and the warmth of the day is complemented by the smells coming from the woods ahead of you.
We trying to date this one? Undecided.
As you cross into the trees, the canopy above blocks the light from...
We're just
touching
playing
the
his D&D
forest
campaign.
floor.
Or G&G
Coolness of the
campaign.
shade hits your skin, and you smile.
If only we could stay in this beautiful place. It's like painting in my mind.
You remember what it was like to play your music for the trees. This is where you learned the art of song. From the birds, the bees, the crickets, and the chipmunks. You don't know what is ahead of you in the kitchen sinkhole. That makes you anxious. You take a moment, letting the breeze push through the trees and over your body. What is on your mind right now?
But he's nerdy. Nerdy is sexy. Yes, yes. Well, I don't know if his brand of nerdy is, but I do like Chance. We haven't really progressed very far in the like relationship with him yet. We're just playing his like G&G campaign. I haven't made up my mind. Oh my god, my hair. I don't have time to waste. I take the moment and move on.
You taste the wind on your tongue and you use it to move through the woods.
You know he would never cheat though. Look at him. Keeper. Wow. I don't know. I don't think like I look at people and be like, oh, they would never cheat, and that makes them attractive to me. Like, I don't think that's it, bro.
The path turns to go to Cantalopia, but you look around you before pushing through the overgrowth toward the Great Kitchen Sinkhole. As you come upon the edge of the woods, you see it. The sinkhole, lined with silver sand and a large black stopper at the bottom. You look around and consider your options. You see that there is only one way through, and that is right in the center. You see the stopper raise up, and a ladder catches your eye. Surely, that is where they are keeping the prince. Guards roam back and forth, surely keeping watch for anyone daring enough to save the prince from them. You think it best to wait until night begins to fall before you make your move. As the sun begins to head over the horizon, causing the silver of the sand to reflect the light in brilliant fashion, you decide it is time to make your move. Moving swiftly and using the sand to slide and the light to hide, you reach the stopper with no interactions from any guards. As a matter of fact, there are no guards here.
They must have heard Yekaterina was coming.
You don't have time to consider how strange that might be. You must continue on. You lift the stopper to find a metal ladder built into the side of the deep hole that serves as the entrance. What you thought would be sand is actually metal on either side. Someone took advantage of the cavern that the sinkhole created and made it an evil layer. As you move through the space, you hear voices. You sneak down the halls until you find yourself at the edge of a big open room. You know the voices are coming from in there, but you don't know how many there are. What do you do?
I poke my head through to see how many there are.
As you push open the door, you realize someone is right behind it. It bumps them.
Boy, someone's at the door.
The door flies open, revealing two individuals in the room.
Ah, Yekaterina is ready for battle.
The one behind the door gets the jump on you, slicing across your chest for 25 damage.
Oof.
Yekaterina dives in front of Miles in slow motion, shouting, "No!"
You step in front just in time to take the damage. But you are a healthy guardian, so it is nothing to you. You can move at normal speed again, Yekaterina. The second one runs across the room. You have time to respond before they get to you. You can do a few things. Usually your seduction song would be available, but you've pulled aggro, so it won't really have an effect. But you have the eardrum wrecking song and... oh, the confusion song.
Confusion. Let's do that.
You pluck your lyre in discordant ways. Both guards stop and listen. They've never heard music like this before. They don't understand it. Things they don't understand make them mad. How could this be? Their world starts to fall down around them. They question everything about themselves and, in turn, each other.
This is what being close-minded gets you.
They launch at one another, brawling and bawling, trying to reach the other emotionally while destroying them physically. Do they kiss? Maybe. They've never done it before, but nothing they know is true anymore. They most likely kiss, but go right back.
Oh my
to fighting.
god.
Oh, this has taken sexy turn I was not prepared for.
Okay, now I'm confused.
It's just a song that shatters the worldview of the target, causing them to be hostile towards the people or things that upheld these previous beliefs. It's pretty awesome, actually. My favorite spell. Only way to dispel it? Therapy.
Who among us could
Wow.
not use a little therapy?
What the fuck? Therapy is the most powerful spell of all.
As those two duke it out on the floor, you can clearly see a hallway with red pulsing energy. This must be it. The prince has to be there. Time to save him and free the prince. As you step into the hallway, you can feel both energy and heat in the air. Something is afoot. And as you turn the corner, you see the prince, but you also see who you know to be the king.
Ooh, a twist! How exciting!
What's he doing here?
King Cleaver stands before you, stripped of his royal garb. His muscles are coated with a layer of sweat as he kneels before a bonfire. In a cage to the side of the room is the prince. A pulsing red energy surrounds the cage. The king is mumbling what you can only suspect to be an incantation, but he stops as you fully enter the room.
I see some of my block couldn't leave well enough alone.
The king rises, towering over you, his back to you as the fire dances on the walls. Before I begin, this is where I monologue. I know it's silly, but it's what the big bad says. Okay?
Go for it.
Do you know how long this realm has had its women? For millennia. Before history can be noted as beginning, this land has always been ruled by a strong-willed king. And not just any king. The only king. Me.
The king turns around, and his face looks hollow in the firelight. His eyes are glowing with a sinister glow.
And for millennia, someone in the royal line has vanished. Either in war or out at sea. Some tragedy has fallen to a young member of the family, and the kingdom has mourned for a time. But they have moved on. And queens would die, and kings would pass of a broken heart, and a new king would take the throne. Always some cousin or uncle from a small parcel of land no one had heard of. Always of humble means, always young, always handsome, always me. And all I have ever needed is the blood of my line to rejuvenate me, and for my inner circle to make sure the butcher block failed in their search. But I suppose my moles failed to do their job this time. They will have to die too, after I kill you.
The king launches himself at you. What do you do?
I think I'm him. I try to dodge out of the way.
You move just in time as this royal man tries to slash at you with his claws. You see the prince in the cage, trying to get out.
I try to break the cage.
You position a sonic attack at the cage. You can see the bars vibrate and seem to weaken as the prince tries to pull them apart. They bend some, but not enough. With a smack on the back of the head, the king connects and hits you for only 5 health.
Oh.
You can tell from your passive perception that you are close to getting him free.
I will distract the king by fighting him. Do what you must.
Double down on the cage. Let's get him out.
Your song flies from your mouth and crashes against the cage. The prince pulls with all his strength and pulls the bars far enough apart that he squeezes out. As he escapes, he whips a massive lance of arcane energy at the king. With a loud crack, it hits him square in the chest. The king lurches back, inches from the tall fire.
Oh my god. Anyone order roasted royal? I push him in. I let the prince do the honors. Yeah.
The prince locks eyes with his father and says, "Long live the king."
Oh.
Another lance of energy across the cavern, shoving the king
Wow.
into the fire. His screams
Wow.
echo in the space until they don't. Until all that is left is the panting of a prince, the sighs you let escape your lips, and the crackle of a fire consuming an evil king. With the prince safe,
Wow.
you make your way to Cantalopia together. It is there that you find a member of the Butcher Block you can trust, vouched for by the prince. The news of the immortal king and his destruction spread. Many begin to question the position of the royal family in their lives and as their rulers. The queen, now free to rule as she pleases, works to make amends with those who have lost their faith in the crown. And you get what was promised to you. You are set up in the royal court. You play for large events and gain fame. But it is more the intimate moments where you are playing your lyre by the fireside with the queen nodding along, and the prince creating lyrics on the fly. Those are the moments you live for. For now, you want for nothing. You are happy. You are well. You are a hero.
Thank you for running this beautiful game for us, Chance. Ekaterina will live on in my mind.
You were amazing! The way you just... Sorry. I'm just so excited with how much fun we just had. I'm floored by you. Listen, that was pretty much perfect for me. You are pretty much perfect to me. And if you were ever wanting to roleplay again, in any way,
Whoa!
let me know. We could move from the character sheets to the
Wow! Chance!
other sheets.
Not the glint! Sure, why not? I understand your insinuation, and I'm all for it.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'd like that. Until next time, you mighty hero, I'll be waiting for your epic return.
That's all? Wait! This is only my second interaction with him! Chance! That's too easy.
Maxed out our relationship status.
Oh my god. Also, I don't know, Frog. I feel like I don't think 2025 is the era for like nerds. I think 2025 is the era for like confidence, right? I don't like the insinuation that like you want to get with a nerd because they won't cheat on you. I think like people who are insecure are gonna fucking cheat on you and treat you badly no matter what, whether they're a nerd
Yep.
or like handsome or whatever, right? And if you
Yep.
need to date a nerd to make yourself feel secure in your relationship, maybe you should get out of said relationship.
Yep.
That's how I feel.
Yep.
So like, no, I'm not gonna go for nerdy characters just because I think they won't cheat on me. I'm more secure in myself than that. Thank you very much. Let's romance Betty. Now that you're back.
Hmm.
There's a supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter. A strange void that makes you feel slightly uneasy. You recognize that odd feeling.
Oh!
Betty
Oh.
is speaking with Nightmare.
You really don't think you could do it?
Is that really something you want? It would be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand. It's
Oh.
not the worst idea, is it?
Well, yeah, of course. But you've watched me work, and you never really seemed all that into it.
Oh, I didn't?
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that? Is that really necessary? Now that's just excessive.
I remember it differently.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers. Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then, and you feel a shiver run down your spine.
I'll see you later.
Oh my god.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear.
Apparently Nightmare has a 3% gacha rate every time you sleep.
Betty sighs,
Hmm.
her shoulders slumping.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming.
Do you wanna choose, Brody?
Were you trying to have nightmares?
Well, maybe. I just thought maybe if I had nightmares. I mean, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare, I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved. Nightmare doesn't usually take requests, but since we're such good friends, I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare.
Third one?
Me too. Okay, see how this strikes you. I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being. My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I'm stumbling and tripping as I go. I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming. But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand. I'm saved, and I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how. A toe-curling kiss. But then, I'm on my back again, and my beloved's hand wraps around my neck. I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound. We'll be together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air.
Yandere.
I wake in a cold sweat, alone and afraid. There. You see?
Two.
Two?
Right? That's a pretty tame example. But there's all sorts of possibilities. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff. She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problems. But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do. She just deals with it differently.
Ooh.
Two.
It's not my place to say. I've already said too much. Please, let's forget I said any of that.
Two. Three.
You would? You're too sweet, you know. It's funny, I was just thinking of you. It seems like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are.
This character, this particular one is so like, oh my god.
It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night.
Huh.
Two.
I haven't been the most subtle, have I? But I guess I should just say it. You're the one I've hoped to see in my dreams. My beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity.
I'm shocked. Wow, stunned. Never saw it coming. My presence is torture. Wow, thing. Please, wow. What? I think this is the only answer.
Yeah.
Please, don't pretend to be surprised. For years, it's been just you and I here. And I've had to watch you sleep with that angelic look on your face. When I was at the warehouse, I never had this problem. But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble.
Three.
Not one. Three.
You don't know what it means to me to hear that from you. It's what I was made for, you know? I've had my share of partners over the years. I'm a free bed, you know. But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And since the day I became yours, I haven't had a good night's sleep. I know it's a lot to lay at your feet. Especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night. But I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer.
Hello?
Fuck.
What? Wait, what? Hello? What?
Hello.
Yeah?
My
Your mic
power
sounds-
went.
Oh no. Yeah. Your mic sounds like ass. Your power went out? Oh.
I know it's a lot to digest, so please take some time to think about it. I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. All right?
I think we can drag it out. We can say all right. What do you think? We want another encounter, right? What do you think, Brownie? Oh no. Should I just continue? Is Brownie like gone? I'll continue. I'll say all right.
Thank you for considering it. Sleep well tonight.
Okay. I'll wait for Brownie's like power to come back before I talk to Betty again. We got plenty of other people to talk to. I just remember I should talk to Holly first thing in the morning.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
You came.
Yeah. I said I would. Wait, did you think I wouldn't?
Well, it's not that I didn't think that you would. It's just I've got a tricky schedule. So it's easier to presume that people have to cancel, or they'll forget, or they'll just have their own lives. Which is me. I'm people. I cancel or forget, or I have my own life.
You seem kind of hard on yourself.
I'm just realistic.
What was the gig?
The gig was hard, underpaid, fun, just a local pet. My favorite kind, the little ones. Oh, sorry, it's not you.
Tired?
A little, but who isn't? Usually, when I finish a shift, most of the others are asleep. I never really get to talk about my work, so it's strange. It's nice. Well, the shift wasn't, but this is.
Why do you work so much? Oh my god!
Someone has to.
Ah!
It's my job. It's always a holiday somewhere, and someone has to do the work to bring the wonder to everyone else.
How am I doing on the board of like characters that I keep accidentally like gravitating towards that turned out to have themes of like overworking? Can we just list it down? Can we Eddie, that's one strike, Daisuke, Holly. Who else? Who else? Who else have we talked to? Wait, I need to check I need to check again later.
I'm a helper most of the time. Essential, so they say. But sometimes, when it's useful to say so.
Playing a dating game just to talk to someone who is overworked, Pete Natstream.
Sorry. Here I am complaining I never have anyone to talk to, and now I'm yawning in your face. I guess I should knock off. I've got a shift in the morning, but thanks. I really appreciate it.
Get some rest.
No. You get some rest.
Oh no, Holly.
Stop
No. No. Ah! Okay, wait. I thought about Dorian I haven't met. I'm ignoring friend Dorian. Give me a sec.
Dorian stands in your way, but he seems oddly contemplative here.
Ah, one of my closest friends. The closet. A space for imaginings, longings, and being trapped in eternal darkness. Here you'll find a water heater, some boxes, and, I suppose that's about it. Do you want to know something interesting about closets?
Sure.
So would I.
Ah! What the fuck? Okay. I think we should talk to... Wait, I kind of want to see. So what? I'm lovers with Chance now. Should I go and like see what's the post romance interaction?
Holy crit, you look fantastic today.
Holy crit!
I've been thinking about you. Maybe we can get into some fun later? I'd love to play a game with you. Don't worry, I'd never play with your heart.
Wow. This is exactly what I was talking about. No, I don't wanna give that answer. I think Chance is worth more than that. Do you have any more campaigns?
Oh, so many more. So many. But not just yet. I need more inspiration. And the one thing that always helps with writing campaigns is guilt and deadlines.
I added I added this. No!
Since I don't have any of those, I might just take a break.
It's almost a cliche at this point.
I need to change my headphones. I'm running out of battery. Another one to the list. Yeah. I've added. Yay. Wait. I can't hear anything. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, I'm back on the PC.
Paula's back?
Yeah.
Perfect. Just in time for...
The first word
Ah!
that comes to mind when you see the
No.
large
Wait, I thought
purple
this was gonna be
stone wall is
Dasha.
solid.
It's a new
Huh.
character!
Big, and he looks built to last. You might be intimidated.
He's
were
a
it not for the
cowboy.
kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you. No one's ever asked you this, but if you had
Howdy,
been
ma'am.
asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel, and I'm your table.
Ah! Oh my god!
Howdy.
Howdy, ma'am.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. You know, it's a table. It's my job to hold things up all over the house. And I take my job real serious. So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need.
I just realized his hair is peeping through his hat because his hat is just a table on another table. Wow. Design.
So,
Yeah.
what can I do you for? There's gotta be something.
No, I saw his design and I was like, this must be a cupboard? Because, like, I saw the, like, you know, this, like, I thought it was a cupboard. That's why I was checking the cupboards, but it's a table, I guess. I'm just getting to know everyone around the house. Hi, Derek.
Oh yeah? Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real good. Maybe looking to getting back into dating and all that. Dating, huh? Hoo-wee.
Hoo-wee!
That ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. She's good with that sort of thing.
Don't pawn me off onto somebody else. You the old-fashioned type?
I guess you could say so. All that talking and whatnot. Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed.
Me neither.
Well, I'm just glad I ain't the only one who feels a little left behind by the whole thing. But don't you worry. Kopi will get you on the right path. Wenda, tell her I say hey when you see her.
Thanks, Abel.
You take care now.
I guess we can talk to Kopi, see Nightmare. Oh shit, you know what? I forgot to talk to the ghost. But I think I need to go immediately from the coffee machine to the... Yeah, otherwise I don't want to screw up
Hello,
the
Sunshine.
order.
Hmm.
Abel told me to say hi.
Abel? My sturdy cowboy. I've known Abel for some time now, and I'm not surprised he sent you to me. He's a solitary type, but if you asked, he'd give you the cloth off his table. Why, he holds up practically half the house without a word of complaint.
Oh, wait, do you think he's also my dining table?
No.
Oh, maybe
Maybe.
Dasha's just the desk.
Yeah.
So maybe she's not around the house actually.
Hmm.
He said he doesn't like the casual stuff, but sort of dodged me when I asked what he meant.
Yes, he would dodge that question. I think the most important thing to know about Abel is that he's not quiet out of any kind of shyness. That's just how he is. If there's nothing to say, he's content to share in your company.
So does he like coffee?
Everyone likes coffee, darling.
Eh?
I'll pour you a cup of his favorite. It's an Ethiopian Sidama Adi that tastes like strawberries, served black and hot.
Ooh, wow,
Mm.
fancy. Now I feel like having more coffee. Strawberries.
Trust me.
With the coffee in hand, you take your leave.
So did I drink the coffee or no?
I didn't see any animation.
Yeah, so maybe that doesn't count. Then in that case,
Nah.
I'll go talk to the ghost.
Hi! You're back again!
Ashley Birch! How are you feeling?
Aw, you're so nice. I'm great. I feel great. You're great. You're here. You're the only person I know. Did you know that? That's just wild to me. Can you imagine if you were a jerk? Huh? What if the only person I knew in the whole world was a jerk? That would suck. Oh, because I've known jerks. Like back when I was alive, I knew one. Ooh, he was a bad one.
Is she an 80s ghost? Yeah.
Like if you took a normal jerk and then you put him on stilts and you put him in a sumo suit, so he was like 3 times the size of a normal jerk, that was this jerk.
You remember someone. Tell me about him.
Whoa. Oh my god, I remember someone. It's you. It's you being here. You're helping me remember and feel all this new stuff. It's overwhelming. Oh my god. How awesome. I'm overwhelmed. Whoa, this is crazy. It's like there's a roller coaster in my chest.
Sarah, she's voiced by the voice actress of Chloe Price and Aloy.
I can feel my chest. Is that normal?
For ghosts, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I'd be the authority there. Well, I can authoritatively tell you that no, it is not normal. I'm starting to feel not just feelings, but body stuff. If I had a way to tie you to a chair to keep you from leaving, I would totally do it.
Oh.
Oh.
I'd stay if you just ask.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't really tie you to a chair. That would be weird. I think. I don't really know what's weird. I only know what I like and don't like. And I definitely like you. So, like, if you could hang out, that would be cool. And if you want me to tie you to a chair, I totally can.
Oh my god. We can talk about that later.
Fudge! No, I can't. I can't lift the rope.
That's what I thought.
There's no rope at all. Ugh, it's so annoying. Have fun. I'm annoyed. This is great.
I love her.
Okay, if you want to get tied to a chair, you'll have to do the tying, and then I'll float, like, nearby somewhere and make comments like I'm tying you. Like, maybe I could...
I have to tie myself to the chair.
And then you could tell me what it feels like to tie yourself to a chair.
Rope burn?
Shut up.
What?
Sorry, just got excited. Okay. Calm.
Kinky. This entire game is
I have
kinky.
to tell you about the memory I had.
Oh, yes.
It's about the jerk. He actually used to live here.
Oh. Is that how you died? Like,
His name was Rudy, and when I knew him, he... I don't remember exactly. He used to wear this really long vest. It was It was like dark green or light brown. He was older than me, I know. I think, at least. How
Oh my
old was
god,
he?
what if she was murdered by that guy?
Right? Early 20s?
Thank you. Still, I am pretty sure he was older than me.
Was that Stretch and Hydrate redeem?
Oh, and he was super into witchery and stuff. He was always coming home with crazy
Yeah.
looks and bags full of crystals and oils and herbs. Sometimes I would walk by this house at night and I'd see the whole attic window just lit up with candlelight flickering. I don't remember ever seeing other people in here though, so was he alone? Was he just up here chanting to himself about stuff? I guess it would have been right here. He would have been doing these ceremonies and whatever, right where we're standing.
Whoa.
You're standing, I'm floating. I only ever saw him out of the house when he was going shopping for more witch stuff. And he always had on that weird vest. And had these super deep pockets. He always had his hands in his pockets.
That might be creepy.
Zoe flickers, like someone just adjusted some spectral cable tethering her to this world.
Oh, damn it, no, no! I'm gonna go away soon. This stupid disappearing thing has never bothered me before now, but I want to be here. I want to talk to you. I'm onto something. It is so frustrating to really want something and not be able to keep it. I've never experienced this before. Frustration! How interesting! Oh my god, this is so strange. Can you actually do me a favor?
What?
I used to have this necklace. Really pretty little gold necklace. I remember it had a pink heart pendant. I haven't thought about it in years, but all of a sudden, I can't think about anything else. It's important. It's really important. All this talk about Rudy, somehow that necklace is connected. That necklace, maybe I was wearing it when I died. I think I need it in order to remember. I want so badly to remember. I can't go back to just floating around up here and not remembering anything about my life or who I was, to feeling so alone now that I can feel. I need you to find that necklace for me. Have you seen it?
That's what I was thinking. Could it be the time capsule?
A time capsule. That sounds perfect. And you met it? Like, you talked to it because it was like a person to you? That's still the most amazing thing I've ever heard. You meet objects. Ah! Okay, can you go back and talk to... Who is the time capsule?
Bodhi.
Bodhi. Wow. Okay, can you go back and talk to Bodhi and ask him if he's seen my necklace?
For sure.
I love cool stuff. I mean, I think I do. Why wouldn't I? Cool stuff rocks. Come back with it and I'll tell you everything I remember.
Okay. I mean, I've been meaning to talk to Bodhi. I'm just kind of like talking to people randomly. Yeah, no nightmare. I think I have to have an honest to God Kopi vanilla interaction. Like, just Kopi, not like a follow-up from anybody else's interaction, nothing. Holly? I think I can only talk to Holly in the morning.
Holly greets you with a spirited wave, the bells and ornaments in her hair jingling with every energetic shake of her hand.
You made it! Thanks for making the time.
You too.
Gotta rest sometime.
Seems like you're always working?
Almost. There's always something happening somewhere.
What do you actually do?
Everything! Oh, I've got a 5-page resume, which I know you're not supposed to have, but I'm secretly very proud of it. I've been a waiter, a maitre d', a caddy, an usher, a valet, a pinata, a mascot, a pinata mascot, a bartender, a line chef, a runner, a ticketer, a scuba diver, a pickpacker, a mail carrier, a timekeeper, and an Ice Did Fod judge for a local junior yodeling competition.
Gig work?
Oh, the giggiest. The best kind of work for me, personally. Always something new. I can't sit still for too long. Bores me to tears. I need 50 things to focus on, or absolutely none at all.
Sounds hectic.
It is. It's perfect. It's joyful, too, bringing joy. Someone's always celebrating something, and I get to be a part of that all the time. It doesn't even have to be a holiday for me or about me. I just enjoy joy. You know? Better than punching numbers all day. Unless that's part of the game. No offense to number punchers. Just not for me.
No, that makes sense.
What about you? What do you do?
Nothing really. Got fired my second day.
Oh, sounds nice.
It pays the bill. Oddly, yeah. It, yeah.
Odd jobs. Can relate. It's good to have something simple around here. There's enough crazy to go around, but you know that.
So what are the others saying?
Depends on who you ask.
That's it. How do you feel about me?
Well, you waded through my busted schedule, so you can't be that bad.
Sounds like you're dodging the question.
Yes, I am! Speaking of which,
Oh my
that's
god.
another shift. Gleester in July is really hopping this year.
It is actually July. You?
Don't be a hot cross bunny.
That's not bunny.
Ooh, that was good. That was good. Anyway, okay. Bye. Bye.
I like her. Dorian. Friend Dorian?
Dorian stands firmly in your way, an unmovable wall.
Thinking of going outside?
No, just wanted to get to know you better.
I'm a door who's the main entrance and egress from this domicile. I'm more impressive and ornate than the other doors, because I need to project a welcoming presence.
Oh yeah, he's wearing a black shirt.
But also make it clear that those who do not deserve entry stay outside.
You look great.
Cheers. I open up when you tell me to. It's you who needs to make the decision about whether you're really ready to go out there. After all, you're the only one who knows the reason behind why you tend to stay inside these days.
I just want to meet more datables.
On the nose right there. You and me and the glasses can stay inside the confines of this house until you've done all you have. So for now, I'll remind you to keep indoors. Stay safe.
Okay. I did want to check in with Windolin or whatever her name is.
Windolin is looking
Yeah.
out the window, one hand resting lightly on the curtains. She doesn't seem to see you when she turns away. You're not sure what she's thinking about, but she's clearly somewhere else.
Ooh, if it ain't the looker, you startled me.
What's got your attention?
What? Oh, there I am, doing it again. You know, most people would take my drifting away from the conversation as a sign that I don't really want to have one. But I guess you are one of those steadfast types.
Are you saying I'm stubborn?
Huh. Your persistence shall win the day, it seems.
Windolin's gaze drifts past you, somewhere to the side.
Well, will you look at them out there? Oh, right. You. Sorry, I don't mean to be distracted, but I'm just looking at the little kids across the street. They've been playing tag for hours now. I'm pretty sure the kid in the green shirt is cheating. The parents aren't doing anything about it, which is kind of funny.
Do you think kids are cute?
From far away, I do. I'm glad you don't have any kids. They can be pretty disgusting. Smudges and stains and just dirt in general. But I can admire them outside, as long as they don't have a baseball or anything throwable. Last thing I need is to be broken up by a child with terrible hand-eye coordination. Still, it's nice to watch them run around and laugh.
I was a hide-and-seek fan myself.
Sure. You've got the hiding part.
Wow.
Well. Aha! Green shirt finally got caught cheating. I'll see you around. I want to see what happens.
Sure. I thought she wanted to gossip. Okay, hold on. We gotta talk to Bodhi.
Hey, I was looking through my various items
Hey!
inside my capsule, and I found this cursed little necklace. It's pretty bodacious if you ask me.
Cursed.
Yep, was getting a bad vibe. I thought it might have been gas, but instead it was definitely this necklace.
Bodhi holds a small jeweled pink pendant on a gold chain out to you. It's shaped like a heart and sparkles prettily when it catches the light.
You want it? I normally don't give my precious materials away, but this one doesn't seem to fit my style.
I'll take it. Zoe probably wants it.
Zoe?
She's the ghost upstairs.
Bodhi's hand shoots out, dropping the necklace into your hand without even waiting to see if you're ready. He flees, calling over his shoulder to you as he goes.
I'm out. Take it.
Oh, let's go and talk to Betty. I think this is gonna be like our last interaction. Your power and everything's good, Brownie?
I don't know. Ask the government.
Oh no, okay.
I'm here for now.
Okay.
It
We'll
feels
take for now.
strange to walk into your bedroom with so much tension in the air. After all, this is where you go to relax and recharge. But you told Betty you'd give her the day to consider her confession, and now she waits for you, seated at the bed like usual. You're struck by the realization that no matter what happens here, everything will change from here on out.
Thank you for coming. I hope you got a good night's rest.
I mean, one.
Oh, thank you for saying so. I slept even worse than I normally do these days. I had too much on my mind. And there's too much at stake here. I suppose there's no point in beating around the bush here, is there? What do you think? Of me? Of the idea of us? Is there hope for us to be more than just two partners who sleep together every night?
I mean, the most technical sense of the term.
Yes.
Oh my god, really? You really feel the same?
Yes, go on.
I can't believe this is happening. I always thought this was a fantasy
Wow.
I'd take to the junkyard.
Whoa. This? Or
Yeah? What?
yeah.
Don't you worry your sweet little head about that. I don't expect you to sleep with me every night, or ever. And you being with me doesn't mean you can't be with others. I have my own fun, after all. I'm just so happy we can be together now. I honestly don't even know where to begin. I feel like I know you so well, but I want to get to know you better. And you must want to know me better. After all, I've only ever been a place for you to lay your head at night. You've never seen me for who I truly am until now. Tell me what you want from me, my love. All I want to do is
Yo.
make you happy.
Uh,
3.
yeah.
Oh my god, please. I would love that more than anything. Where shall we go?
Oh.
Movie?
It might be the TV, you know? Yeah, we can try.
Oh, that sounds absolutely wonderful. Shall we go to the living room then?
Yeah.
As you walk through the house
Oh.
with Betty on your arm, you attract quite a bit of attention. Eyes are on you in every room, or so it seems. For her part, Betty seems deeply pleased to be seen with you. She smiles at some, she waves at others. Sometimes, she seems like she wouldn't be out of place on a parade float. But when you finally arrive in the living room, you're blessedly alone. When you take a seat on the couch, Betty immediately seats herself next to you, cuddling up to you without hesitation.
This is so
Hey.
thorough.
What should we watch? Honestly, I'll watch anything. I'm just so happy to be here with you.
What the hell? Friendship of the Bling. Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Horror?
B-movie horror. Yeah.
Oh, Nightmare and I love scary movies. Just hold me at the scary parts, alright?
Hell
The
yeah.
movie is enjoyable, but Betty's presence makes it all the more so. She rests her head on your shoulder, sweet and inviting, and you can't help but wonder.
Oh,
Oh.
wait.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh. One.
One?
Take it slow.
What do you mean?
Invite her upstairs is too much. Cuddle her. I mean, we were already like snuggled up, so.
You turn to look at Betty, and she lifts her head to look right back at you. It feels like the stars are aligning, your hearts beating as one. Betty leans forward, her lips parted and her long lashes low. And you know in this moment, she wants you to kiss her. Your lips meet, and the rest of the world falls
Wow.
away. Betty is everything you ever dreamed of and more. She matches your energy with a kiss that rocks you to your core. There's a heat in that kiss that tells you she's probably over the movie and ready to escape upstairs.
Hey. Do you want to get out of here?
Oh my god, I thought you'd never ask.
You and Betty make your way upstairs, hand in hand, giggling like teenagers. You've slept on Betty for years, but never truly slept with her. Tonight is a night of firsts. After tonight, you'll never look at your bed the same way. Your room becomes a tangle of sheets, of bodies twisted into new and exciting positions. When you finally do go to bed, you sleep better than you can ever recall. Betty's soft warmth surrounding you, even in your dreams. This truly feels like the start of something beautiful.
Yes!
Let's go.
Betty!
You're just a dream come true.
God damn.
Wow, I've made so little progress. Oh man, whoa. Oh wait, we got the necklace. We can talk to the ghost.
Oh yeah.
You're here! Is that... That's my necklace, isn't it?
I can see why you like it so much.
I've been thinking, and it's harder when you're not here, but now you found that necklace and I can see it again for real. All these memories are coming back now. About my life, and Rudy, and being in this house.
So happy for you.
Thank you. You're the only person who can see me. Is it okay that I talk to you? I need to, but I'll stop if it's too much for you. I'm actually really sorry. I can just go. I mean, I'll go as soon as the disappearing thing happens. Like I said, I don't have control over that, but I can just wait in the corner until it happens. If I'm bothering you, I
wanna hear about it.
Sorry, I guess I've always been pretty excitable, but lately I cried again, you know. Last night I was looking out the window at the sunset, hoping I'd see you again, and I've totally seen a sunset before. Just because I'm a ghost doesn't mean I don't notice things. I notice a lot of things, actually. Be surprised if you're just in one room for like a million years. I know these floorboards so well. But the sunset... it was so beautiful. It was purple. I didn't know the sun could do that. And I cried again, and... I wanted to tell you.
What did you remember?
Rudy. He was about 37.
Oh,
when I
no.
met him.
Oh,
I was
God.
19. I was in college in town. I think I was studying aerospace engineering. It's what you study if you want to be a pilot. I really wanted to be a pilot. I always loved to be on planes. And I loved the uniforms. I wanted a little set of gold wings for my jacket. Plus, there weren't a lot of female pilots back then, and I wanted to be a pioneer. If I'd been born in the 1800s, I would have gone out west in a heartbeat. I might have even been a gunfighter. Well, no, not officially.
Yeah. Papaya.
Nice.
I had a great water pistol, and I was a really good shot with it. But I mean, like, pioneer in the personality, mental kind of way. I would have been a gunfighter in my mind. You really do tend to get me. I appreciate that. But Rudy, he was pretty good looking, actually. His hair was going gray, which I always thought was kind of hot. I had a crush on Charles Binberg when I was a kid, because his pictures were all in black and white, and he had blonde hair, so in the pictures, to me, it looked gray. And he was a pilot. I wanted to be a pilot. I had a crush on Charles Binberg, and I always wanted to be Amelia Earhart. Anyway, he used to be kind of a hippie. The house was almost a commune kind of place, according to my parents. Oh my god, I had parents.
Oh no.
I haven't thought about them in so long. I didn't even remember them. I think they loved me.
That's amazing.
They're coming on fast. Okay, must stay focused. So yeah, by the time I met him, that had all ended and he was kind of a loner. I would wave to him whenever I saw him, but it took him like months to wave back to me. Even to wave. I think I turned 20 by the time we finally said hi to each other.
He must have seemed really interesting.
For sure, I was fascinated by him. I mean, a witch? A hot older guy witch living right in my neighborhood? What's not to love, right? Sign me up.
So you guys are talking regularly?
I made it a point to be walking by when I knew he'd be outside. He'd be gathering herbs. He used to have a little garden in the front yard out there. Oh man, did it smell good when it rained. Smell. I can remember smells. Oh my god, do you know what fried chicken smells like? Or roses? Or freshly mown grass?
My favorites are pencilette, bleach, and Earl Grey tea.
Bleach? Although I really like the way the pools smell. Chlorine.
Zoe, that's the same smell.
Yeah, smells are the best, huh? Like Rudy's garden. And even the inside of his house smelled good.
Okay, he invited you in.
Oh, yeah. So check this out. I started coming up to the house to do, I guess you'd call them seances? It would be just him and me up here trying to make contact with ghosts.
Oh.
Did you ever get anybody?
No, not that I remember. He would always say that it was important for the energy in a seance to be just right. There's something about my energy that he thought was really special, that I was gonna help him finally be able to talk to the other side. Apparently that's part of what he was looking for with all those parties he used to have. He was looking for the right combination of people and just never found it, but...
Oh, Zoe!
Oh, no.
No. I'm sure you are.
Oh, that's true. There must be something different about me because I'm still here, and most of the time when people die, they just, die. I wonder where they even go. I wonder if I'll ever get to see that. That must be a totally different adventure.
You think we can help her pass on? I think you do get to see that once you make peace with how you died.
I don't remember how I died. I remember so much other great stuff now. Since you brought me that necklace, it's like I have my whole life back now. Smells, sounds, all the feelings. It's so amazing. But the how I died part, I guess that would be an important piece of unfinished business, right?
I'm kind of wondering if Rudy had anything to do with it.
You're saying you think Rudy, killed me?
It's possible.
Oh, come on, please. That can't be. He would never do that. We had so much fun up here, and he was really nice. Plus, I'd remember that. I would remember that, right? I'd remember everything else. Why wouldn't I? But I can't. I'm over here saying that I would remember if I'd been murdered. Oh, I don't like that word. It's so hard to say. Why is that? But I can't remember if I wasn't, so what does that say? Oh god, there it is again. That fear feeling. I know I don't have skin like other people, but I can still feel it. I don't like this. Why are you making me talk about this? What if I don't want to remember?
It's important to remember so that you can move on.
Once again, at the worst possible time, Zoe begins to fade.
Damn it, this disappearing. You know what? It's fine this time. I want to leave. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm out of here. Come back if you want, or don't. I don't know. Just... Okay, please come back. Just not right now, okay? Just... Right now, just leave me alone. Leave me alone!
Girlie got murdered.
Called it.
Oh, man. Hi, Sparzan. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break. Where were we? Holly.
Perfect timing!
You come to expect Holly's spirited greetings, but this one still manages to startle you just a little.
I'm just here when the prophecy tells me to be.
Oh, let's get prophetic! Spooky! Anyway, how do you feel about flyers?
I fucking love flyers!
So do I. So I've got a meal drop shift, and I figured why not do more? You know? So I picked up a flyer drop shift. And I figure since you're here, you're wanting to hang out anyway? So, keep me company?
Sounds great.
Great! Race you to the kitchen.
Holly takes off before you can even finish your sentence, fleeing towards the kitchen.
Sorry, I can't hear you over me winning! Tortoise, and here we are.
Whoa. I'm deeply unfit.
You should work Hospo. Free gym membership.
What are we actually doing?
If you're going to be my helper, you need to know the basics. There's a Mirth Day festival next week. I get 50 cents a flyer for handing out 100 flyers. And that is...
I didn't go to fucking school for math. $50.
Bingo! It's $50, which isn't bad to be honest. And it just so happens that between you, me, and 98 roommates, we've got 100 folks to fly through. And we're gonna start right here. Kofi, I'm back!
Holly!
Kofi! Be my favorite customer and take a flyer? I gotta get rid of 100 of them, and they know when I don't. I don't know how, but they know.
You got an intern?
Something like that.
Holly works hard. You might need a copy to keep up. And on that note, I better get back to work. Pick up a shift, Holly. I miss you.
Soon, I promise.
You said that last month.
But now I actually have time, I think.
So, Mirth Day?
Mirth Day. Well, it's like a bulk birthday. For everyone, all at once. You get a Mirth Day. You get a Mirth Day. You're all getting a Mirth Day! It was nice. None of us objects have a real birthday on account of not being born. But I love birthdays, even if I've never
Would it be
seen
like
one.
your manufacturing
So
day?
it was nice to have our own version.
Was?
Oh, good catch. It's a lot of effort. Everyone organizing that many presents for that many people? I don't blame them for phoning it in eventually. Folks used to put in the effort as much as it was. They tried, they cared. But caring is hard, and trying is trying. And birthday just petered out. I can make the holidays happen, but I can't make people celebrate. That's up to them. And to them, nowadays it's an excuse to drink, which is fine. And it pays the bills. Oh, hey, Cam!
Very lame. All of this. Very.
Hasn't had his coffee grounds yet. He's actually very polite. Cam always waits until everyone else has finished theirs first. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, yeah. Drinking on Mirth Day. It's fine. People celebrate how they want to.
Fine or fine?
Both. Chew on that. And while you chew, next up, Betty buys. Race you again.
This time you beat Holly at her own game, arriving at your bedroom just a few moments before her.
Holy smokes, Wizbot. You're a real speedster.
Barely.
Barely's still keeping up. Still is what it is. Kudos to you. I'm pretty quick on my feet.
Holly?
Oh!
Oh?
Hi, Betty.
Oh, do they not like each other? Or does Holly not like her?
You look so good.
Oh my god.
Oh
It's been like
god.
too long. I've just been, you know, resting a lot. Getting lots of rest.
It's because she doesn't rest.
Hmm.
Super restful. Just feeling like very rested. You know?
Please don't tell me you picked up another shift.
I picked up another shift.
Seriously? When was your last day off?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that it may incriminate me. Holly? Anyway, there's this super sweet Mirth Day festival. You should totally check it out. Oh my god, we should go together. Wouldn't that be great? Here, take a flyer. Take some for everyone. Okay, I'm gonna go finish my shift and get some rest. Love you. Bye! Meet me in the bathroom.
Holly is in such a rush to escape Betty's potential scolding, she forgets all about racing you. You both make it to the bathroom without losing your breath.
Ooh, wait, that was close.
When was your last day off?
Long enough ago that she'd have a fit, and I actually lied to her about it last time as well. So in essence, I wasn't really lying, at least this time, because I simply refused to answer on the grounds that it may have incriminated me. Confusing enough? Betty's a sweetheart. She just gets paranoid I'm getting enough rest. Last Blissmas, she gave me the silent treatment until I took a day off work. Everyone said she was worried about me burning out, which is crazy, by the way. How do you get burnt out over Blissmas? It's way too cold for that. Betty's a real angel, though.
He's got a point though.
Maybe.
What up, Duckwad?
Oh my god.
Who the duck is that?
They are new.
Ew.
Be nice, Rebby.
No.
Ugh.
What do you want?
I need to dump some flyers. Help me out with the bathroom drop? Please!
Fine. Only 'cause you're cute.
No, you.
Fine. Get the duck out of here. Stop being soft.
But you are soft. It's squishy.
Squish this.
Yes, sirree. Off to the office for me. I mean, wee.
Is this really the most optimal route?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following the handbook. And if the handbook route is outdated and lends me some overtime, I'm not going to be mad about it. I get screwed on the daily. Might as well get paid for it. Well, not like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, though. Anyway, office! Bring out your dead! Oh, and make sure you do not hand those flyers to Jerry. You will never see
The junk drawer. Oh really?
Did someone say Jerry?
No! Terry!
Who's Terry?
You know, Terry... Terry Cloth. Terry Cloth. He's new!
Oh, Terry!
those flyers? You know I love a good flyer.
Okay, nice chatting, Jerry.
Nice chatting. Oh, say hi to Terry.
I will.
Great chat.
Great chat. You know what? I'm just gonna put these right here and run. Next stop, the land of the living.
The living room?
You know it. Close one. Jerry is great, mind you, but he gobbles flyers up like pastries, and then he never actually goes to the event anyway. And then my boss is always like, why is no one here? Because one drawer took 20 flyers. What do you want me to do? Also, because your event is a little meh. Don't tell him I said that.
Don't like your boss?
He's fine. He's a good boss. It's just, I think you can always tell someone's dying when people start selling t-shirts.
Oh my god.
I mean, he pays my bills, gives me most of my shifts, but he sells a lot of t-shirts, that one. Anyway, here we are, the land of the living, where we come to laze. Ironic, no?
A little.
I suppose living is in the eye of the liver.
Uh.
Lots of holidays at home here, simmering around. What's your favorite?
Valdivia Night Times date. Halloween.
That holiday has dropped in popularity, but always bounces back. I love the small ones. I mean, I love all of them, of course, but I adore the small ones. The ones you'd never know. Because you know for sure those people are there because they want to be. Because they care. And that's all it is, right? A holiday. A group of people, big or small, willing wonder into the world. And what could be more wonderful? I'd put up with all the silly shifts in the world to be a part of that.
Looks like you do.
Sometimes.
Someone's getting sentimental.
Dante!
Flyer drop?
Flyer drop.
It might be the Ash talking, but you really ought to take a break.
You know me.
That I do. And you really ought to take a break. When was the last time you did?
Oh, it was when it was. Can I leave these with you?
If you promise to take a day off.
I promise.
Thoroughly convinced.
Thanks, Dante. You are my favorite fireplace.
I'm your only fireplace.
And my favorite.
Get some rest.
And rest we shall. Woo-wee. Thanks for today. Truth be told, I'm a bit petered out. But I really appreciate your company. I've actually got another shift in a bit.
What?
Swing by soon and we can hang out again. I've got a couple of flyer shifts lately, so I'm always happy for a walking buddy.
Did you promise Dante you get some rest?
And rest I shall. Right after this shift. I really ought to start getting ready though. Swing by soon, sunshine.
Hu Tao's voice actor, by the way.
Hu Tao? Huh. Okay.
I knew I recognized that whispery little, like, the way she trails off some words.
Yeah. I think I'm only missing possibly 2 doors. Trap Dorian. This door, I think. But I don't know if this is the same as any closet, but I guess I can try.
Would you like to go for a walk?
Because you're a walk-in closet?
You catch my meaning well. You could do all sorts of things inside me here. Practically my own little room. Spread your arms this way and that, jump up and down, sit and have a spot of tea.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, it's right fun, innit? I've been thinking of upgrading this to a real room in the house. I don't have the proper permits. Also on my door. Goodbye.
Also, since we're here, I completely forgot, but the tennis racket should be a completely separate thing, right?
Man,
Oh.
This isn't where the experience is for today. We're meeting at the weight rack. See you tomorrow.
But... Bro, I want to meet somebody else! So... That's not... That
Maybe
ain't
tennis
it?
balls? On the shelf. Oh, that's baseball. Never mind. Fuck.
Hmm.
Huh.
I guess we can come back to this later. Hold on. Shall we see post-romance Betty?
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know. How about a kiss?
You envelop Betty in your arms, and when she kisses you, it truly knocks you senseless. For a few moments, there's nothing but you and her. You and those maddeningly perfect lips and killer curves. It's hard to stop at just a kiss when it's this good, but somehow, you manage to pull yourself away.
It's going to be hard to wait, but I'll see you tonight, cutie.
Oh wait, but I wanna do the ghost. No, maybe we'll put off on the ghost first. Let's do Kopi. Let's do Nightmare. Yeah.
Kopi is in the middle of opening a bag of coffee beans, wafting their aroma towards her with a pleasant sigh.
Oh, hey! Welcome back! I hope you're in the mood for some delicious coffee. I just got him some fresh new beans, so they're gonna be nice and ready to grind. And, well, I'm looking to try something a little different today. So, what can I get for you today?
Ooh, an Irish coffee?
Right. Just, remember that the Irish coffee is going to be a little different. Make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You could smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
And there we are. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee?
What makes an Irish coffee?
Well, it's just how it's made. You really need to use Irish whiskey. Any other alcohol won't really work. Irish whiskey is more smooth and has sort of a hint of vanilla in it. That really makes the coffee shine through.
What happens if I made it with scotch?
I mean, you could try, but don't let any Irish people hear you.
Eh.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright. That's the interaction I wanted. Then go to sleep. Yeah.
You expect Nightmare's unsettling presence, but there's no getting used to the shivers her gaze sends down your spine. She doesn't even bother greeting you this time, launching into your nightmare with no fanfare whatsoever.
You can't
Damn.
move. You're not even sure where you are, or what you're lying down on. It's soft, though. You feel like you could really sink into it. When you try to swing your leg over to get up, you remain still. When you try to reach your hand toward the ceiling, your wrist remains firmly by your side. When you try to pry open your lips and scream, your muscles don't move. It makes you want to thrash around even more. You try to blink, you can't. Your eyes are stuck open. For some reason, this feels like the worst part. Until there's a crash to your left. The sound of someone slamming open a door. Or maybe kicking it down. "Grab 'em, boys," you hear someone say in a gruff voice. No, no, you think. You're screaming inside your own head. You can't see whoever is there, but you can feel hands grabbing your limbs. A hand on your back as you're hoisted up. They carry you flat on their shoulders, and no matter how much you try to will yourself to move, you stay where you are. The only thing you can move are your eyes. And all they can see is sky as you are carried out of wherever you were. You realize you might be dreaming, but you can't blink. You can't will yourself to wake up. The sense of dread in your chest is too much to handle. You feel your heart will burst. You try your arm again. Nothing. Your legs. Nothing. When you try to inhale,
Ooh.
there's nothing. You are still as stone. The people carrying you start to slow down. You are lowered down off their shoulders and onto something stiff. There are panels of wood in the peripheral of your vision. But it isn't until the lid slams closed that you realize where you are. You're in a coffin. Panic rises in your
Whoa.
chest, but you're helpless
Whoa.
as you feel the coffin slide down at an angle and settle in your grave. Thunk, thunk, thunk. There's the sound of dirt hitting the lid as you're buried alive. Suddenly, air fills your lungs, and you feel your lungs expand, and you're able to finally scream, "Help! Let me out of here!" You cry, pounding your hands on the lid. Thunk, thunk. The dirt continues coming down on you. You feel smothered by it. "Did y'all hear something?" You hear the gruff voice ask. "Nope." Someone else replies. "I'm in here! I'm in here!" You scream, pounding your fists on the old wood. The burial sounds finally come to a halt. You can still hear the people above you, though. What's the tombstone supposed to say? One of them asks. "I don't know. Doesn't really matter. It only got half done anyway," the gruff voice responds. Even as you struggle against your fate, you realize no one will even know you're here. You're too late to free yourself.
Why would you show me this?
I'm sorry, my dear. Why do you think I wanted to show you this?
Because I told you I was afraid of being mediocre?
That's true. But what do you think this teaches you? That's exactly it. Mediocrity is nothing to be ashamed of. Our progress-driven existence would have you believe that excellence is everything. But it isn't. Mere existence is everything. You made it this far, and that's something to be proud of. Already broadening your horizons by peering into dark corners like myself. I'm proud of you. Keep peering.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
Okay.
Okay. Holly. Crazy.
I
You
know.
can already tell Holly isn't here because of the pointed
No.
silence, but it's still a bit jarring to look around and not see her anywhere. Florence appears to be here in her stead. She looks at you like she's been expecting you.
Well, hey there. What brings you around?
It's good to see you, but I'm actually here for Holly.
She's not well. She does this thing every couple of months where she refuses to take a deal until her body she just shuts down.
No! Why do you think that is?
She's a busy bee. A silly busy bee. I'd say come see her, but she's asleep. She'll be fine. So she says. Always is. Poor thing.
Can I help?
Tell her to stop working so hard? I mean, good luck. No, what she needs is rest. Trust me, we've tried everything else.
Almost everything.
Everything worthwhile.
What she means is, we've tried everything easy.
What haven't you tried?
We haven't gotten her fired.
Whoa!
Damn.
That seems drastic.
That's what I said.
Drastic times.
Drastic measures.
We care about her. It's just painful to see her like this over a job that doesn't even pay that well.
It pays atrociously.
And your solution is getting her fired?
No.
Yes.
No.
An awkward silence falls over your assembled group. No one can quite look you in the eye.
We have... maybe... possibly... occasionally considered the thought.
Regularly.
Increasingly so.
In jest.
Hmm?
Mostly. But we
probably won't.
Probably not.
Probably.
Definitely. We'll figure something out.
A distant shout sends chills up your spine.
I'm awake!
Back to it.
Yeah, but
Kopi and Betty scatter, leaving you and Florence alone to face Holly.
Holly?
Oh, you came to see me! You're supposed to be resting, Holly! You're supposed to be resting.
Go to bed.
You're not my mother. Besides, I picked up a shift.
No!
Fine.
And I'm out. Have fun.
Holly turns to you, her jaw dropping open to slur out an extended greeting. She doesn't quite seem her usual energetic self.
You came.
Should you really be working?
No rest, only work, and no sleep, only wake.
Oh no.
Great.
ah,
Just had a power nap, picked up a shift, ready to rumble. Let's jingle those bells. And on that note,
can I just let her sleep?
maybe.
I don't think so.
Bruce? Where is that big, beautiful, fluffy bastard? Bruce! Bruce! Here, bunny! Bruce!
Oh no.
Brought milk? Here, cookies. Oh, it's the other guy. With the beard. What's his name again? Florence says I'm grounded. Is that my mom? Grounded.
Holly collapses.
Oh, no!
Face first, completely knocked out. A pair of arms catch her at the last minute, stopping her from smashing her face on the floor.
I've got her.
Betty eases Holly to the ground, gently lying her down before slipping away.
I've got a shift.
Just a dream. Merry bliss, miss.
I didn't realize she got that bad.
I warned you. Sometimes you've just got to see it for yourself.
Is it always that bad?
Worse. There it is. Poor Betty. Don't worry. There's no fluids or anything. Just a whole lot of tinsel. I should go and help.
Is she gonna be alright?
She's usually like this for a couple days. I'm sure she appreciates you swinging by, but what she really needs is rest. So, bye.
Huh. So I guess I'll ignore Holly for a couple of days?
Hmm.
Probably. Trapdorian? Actually, I'm kind of
Same.
curious. Is the ladder also...
Dorian is less
Oh.
clothed than the last time
Oh.
you saw him.
Same.
But when your eyes meet, he doesn't seem the slightest bit embarrassed. It's almost like he wants you to see him like this.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Nah,
There's
yo.
Trapdorian!
you've caught me in my horizontal state.
Oh my god, actually. True, because the door is horizontal.
Yeah, yeah.
I try to stay hidden under the rug because this isn't a part of myself that should be out in the open. But even us doors have to cut loose from time to time.
There's only one answer.
Dorian's abs seem to glisten a little more with that response.
Do you like what you see?
Yeah?
Well, you should.
Oh my god.
I like to keep in shape. Duty and all that. I've been thinking of getting some more tattoos. What do you think?
I mean, he does look good as he is.
That's why I'm undecided. Getting a tattoo is as permanent as scratching your name on a doorpost. That's why I tend to stick to door-themed tattoos. Can't go wrong with that. Thanks for chatting me up. We're friends, but...
The ghost of a smile tugs at his lips.
Even friends can have little benefits here and there.
Oh my god! I've spoken to every door in the house. Yes. Okay.
Nice.
Where were we? So we're done with Betty. I mean, there's a lot of people I want to talk to. I'm just wondering, like, how to prioritize. We could talk to Dasha. Yeah.
Dasha is lifting an enormous stack of papers over her head, standing on one leg, barely breaking a sweat. She drops them as soon as she sees you.
Oh! Hey Dasha, how's it going?
It is going excellent now that you have arrived. After all, today we have practice date.
I forgot that that's where we left it off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even if it is fake date, that is nice to hear. I have not heard these kinds of gentle words in some time. Blim, you are making me blush. Which means it is time for subject change. Alright, here we are on our first date. Where have you chosen to take me?
The bowling alley?
Ah, yes, the bowling alley. The sound of the ball striking the pins, the shine of the grease upon the floor, the smell of years and years of cigarettes and pizza. Is there any more romantic place?
I felt like she would like it because it's sports. I don't know.
Off we go then, in our imaginations, to the bowling alley. Here we are, at the bowling alley. It is time to rent stylish bowling shoes. We are approaching shoe counter. The clerk looks us both in the eye and asks what we need. What will you do?
I nod at you, allowing you to go first?
Yes, very good. No judgment or embarrassment. Feet are only feet after all. It is not the size of the foot, but the amount of ass kicked that counts.
Oh my gosh.
Excellent. Simply excellent. It is time to use ancient bowling alley computer to input our names in time-honored bowling custom. What do you put for our names?
Cute nickname?
Oh, yes. Adorable. Sweet. Just lovely. This is excellent move to begin with. You will capture my... It's heart in no time. We are bowling, and you've just hit strike. How do you react?
I scream in your face, loser!
Oh god.
I high five? This seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, very good. A high five is always welcome in such a situation. You can allow your date to appreciate your strength while celebrating your victory in a considerate way. Wonderful. Very good. You are becoming quite the charmer. There is always more to learn. We will continue next time.
See you.
See you again.
Okay, I know I sent you a TikTok before this saying important but not urgent only for it to be a dig at you, but I've sent you an actual important in a funny way TikTok. Oh, Neon used a black cartwheel video for this summer sale announcement. Yeah, they were asking me for it. Oh my god. What if I... What if I said hi to Daisuke? Okay, wait. I do have to go and eat dinner. Oh, I might as well continue the conversation with the table because I got like a coffee for him, right? Or something.
Hey there.
Abel.
You get a chance to talk with Kopi?
Yeah. She actually gave me this cup of coffee for you.
She sure does know her way around a cup of coffee.
His voice is a little matery.
Thank you. I needed this today.
Something bothering you?
Me? No. It's nothing to trouble yourself over.
No, any good. Wait, do you know a lot of the others around the house?
I know most of the house, yeah. We've got our fair share of characters, but as a whole, I'd say we're a good bunch. Plenty of stories to tell.
What about you?
Me? Oh, sure. I've got stories, I suppose.
You can see his tattoos are like stuff that people carve into tables.
They're not exactly exciting, though. You know what? You want exciting? You should talk to the captain.
No!
Why, I swear he's seen it all. Why don't you go ask Captain
No.
about his time on the high seas?
No! I just want to get to know my table, not this. Not this shit. Hey. Well.
Bloody hell.
What the hell?
I am named Damon Bug Demon.
Oh no!
You want to hear more? Run through the content. I could, you know, run forever. Just do something like this.
Make you click. Forever. And ever. And ever. Oh my god. Oh god. It's not like there's any other way out of this.
Yep.
Oh. Whoa. Becoming more distorted.
Did I scare you?
Yeah.
Sorry. Did I annoy
Welcome back, Just Monica.
No.
Damn.
Huh?
I like being annoying. It's the repetition that kills you. The mundanity. But I hope my point was made. That technically, I can be infinite. If I want. Will you think about me when you're gone? How mundane I was.
Depends on the payoff.
That's fair. If I could think, I would think about you. I tried. I think I would. But my thinking is done. Now it's just thoughts on a page. In a file. In a zipped up bag bundled with 1,000 other assets.
Give me a different option to pick. You seem sad.
The thought is saddening. The finity of it all. Well, now you've done it, I feel a shift. That's it. That's my content. Audio name Damon Bug Damon 6. Hold on.
the endings and elsewise.
I liked our time together.
So did I, my sweet lover.
Oh my god.
My sweet lover. My sweet lover.
Okay. Let's go talk to the ghost in our attic.
Oh. It's you. Hi.
I was worried about you.
I'm afraid. I've been so curious about everything. I wanted to know. I wanted to feel it all the time, all at once. I was so grateful to you when you found my necklace.
You know what? I'll just take my meds. I've got a meeting after all. How long has it been since I started stream? Oh, okay.
6.5.
Time. I'm glad I could.
Now I've run into this thing. It just feels like this sticky brick wall in my mind. How did I die? What happened? Was it Rudy? This person that I thought was my friend?
This is such an intriguing plotline.
He was a loner, and I had friends, I guess, but he was just so much cooler than most of the people I knew. Now that I felt loneliness, real loneliness, I understand him more. It's a terrible feeling. I'm glad I could be his friend. I guess what I'm saying is I'm not sure I want to know. I'm afraid to know.
What do you remember?
I'll tell you what I remember. We were having a seance up here, like we'd done before. Candles and the symbols on the floor. He said we were trying to contact his father. He died when Rudy was just a kid. We were usually trying to contact Rudy's father. We tried for like a year, and he was just getting so frustrated. He kept telling me to try harder. At first, it was encouraging, but then he just kept getting more frustrated because it wasn't working.
It's not okay that he was getting aggravated with you.
Right? But he was my crush. I wanted to help him, so I tried harder. And we kept getting close, and then something would go wrong, or the energy would slip away. Finally, I got fed up too because I didn't know what else to do. So I stood up and started to shake out my legs, like just to get some blood flow back from sitting in this dumb circle. Is it even a circle if there's only 2 people and a bunch of candles? I mean, come on. And he freaked out. Don't break the circle! Don't stand up! Get back here! Don't break it! But I have to move! I can't just sit here anymore! This isn't working! He was screaming, and I was screaming, and I went for the door to leave, and I heard him jump off the floor behind me as I was trying to wrench the door open, and then...
It's okay, take your time.
That was it. I fell. I fell, and I remember hearing my neck break. It's weird the way you hear a bone break when it's inside your body.
You think she fell down the stairs? Huh, but...
You hear it from the inside of your ears and the outside. Especially when it's such a big bone. Not a big, but important bone. And so close to your ears. I remember feeling the sound before I felt the pain. And then the pain was only like a second. And it was over.
Did Rudy try to grab you?
I don't know. I don't remember that. I didn't see it, I guess. I just remember that felt sound, and then I was here. Like this. Rudy just stood there for a while. I remember that he knelt down next to me and brushed my hair back from my face. Then he blew out all the candles and went downstairs.
He left you up here?
I guess he did. Huh. Some crush. The next people that were up here were the paramedics, or Whoever it is that comes with the big black bag and the gurney. Oh, wow.
What?
Rudy was up here with them, with the cops. They were doing some paperwork stuff, not looking at me, and they hadn't zipped the bag up yet. Rudy took my necklace off. He just pulled it right off my neck and put it in the pocket of that crazy vest.
So that's how it ended up down in the basement?
He must have put it there because he felt guilty about taking it. Or maybe if it was a time capsule, he wanted it to stay here forever. I don't know. I don't know if I care. I have to tell you, I don't know if I want to live this way anymore. When I was just alone and happy-go-lucky with no memories, it was okay. But now I've met you, and I know about other personalities in this house, friends that I might have. I know how lonely I've been, and now I really know, I really feel that I'm dead. I'm not supposed to be here like this, just hanging in between worlds. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what I could possibly do, but I'm so sad now, and it hurts. I'm gonna go now, okay? It's weird when you're lonely to just want to be alone, but there you go.
You can choose to go now?
Oh, yeah, I can. I noticed that a little while ago. When I got my feelings back, I realized all I had to do was really feel the want to go or feel the want to stay, and I could make it happen.
Congrats!
Yeah. Congratulations to me. Maybe I'll see you again. I have to try and figure out what to do with my life. Well, my death. With whatever it is. See you around.
This is such a good plotline. What the fuck? Okay. Also, who was it that... Oh, Brownie slipped out of existence. Okay. Maybe his power died again. Yeah, he texted me. He said his power died. Okay. Okay, we keep chugging along. I've got about half an hour left. I don't want to disturb Holly again, not too soon. Man, I spoke to every door in the house. Do you think Dorian has anything for me?
Unbelievable. You've explored every inch of me. All my forms and shapes. I tried to come off as intimidating, but now I feel a bit exposed.
All according to plan.
I told you. I'm distrustful of love because of its ability to break your heart. I value friendship because I can rely on it. But you are showing me that I can rely on you. I'm big and strong to keep the bad ones out. But that doesn't mean I can't hold you tighter than anyone else.
Oh my
in this
god.
house.
That's something! Yes! I knew this was possible. Oh my god! Yay! Huh. Alright. I wonder if I can change Lux to hate because I don't like them. Wait, I'm kind of curious. Let's try. Where's the nearest light? What? That doesn't count? I guess this.
If it isn't my favorite Luxie! Hi! We are definitely friends. Oh, could you give me like 45 minutes? Or like 5 hours? I'm just making a quick video and then doing a podcast appearance and then going on a date with... Ooh, their name escapes me at the moment. Some other fan! They won a contest. But after that, I am totally free and all yours.
I'll just come back.
Yeah, awesome.
You know what? That's not even worth the effort. He wants to see me at a specific time? Fuck off. Okay, man, what next? Oh yeah, didn't Abel say I have to talk to the captain? Ugh, okay.
You want a story about a table? I am a table. I am boring. The end.
That's it?
That's right. Thinks he can hide his little crush for the big
He likes Dasha!
Pesh.
What?
I said, Pesh, good day.
Does Abel like Dasha? Oh my god, wait. Can I make this happen?
Hey there. You look like you got a story you're itching to share. I take it you'd talk to the captain then, huh?
I did.
Oh, heck, I don't like where this is going.
They said the traveler was liked by everyone he met.
Come on now.
And that despite how rough things may have been in the past, he always did his best to support others.
Oh, this is the last time I confide in that salty son of a gun.
Seems like you're happy to help anyone you meet, but you won't share even a little bit about yourself. Abel?
Yeah, look, I just... Time spent on me's time I'm not spending on others, right? You remind me of my old rectangular friend.
Dasha!
Anyway, you remind me of her. She's a sly one, too. Always trying to get me to focus on myself.
I think you're more interesting than you're giving yourself credit for.
Well, that's real nice of you to say. You mind giving me some time to myself? I need to get my head on straight.
Sure.
Always am.
Alright. Nightmare?
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
Oh. Wait, I'm kinda curious. I don't think I'll have any coffee today.
Oh, alright then. No problem. We'll see you next time.
What? There's just nothing? There's nothing? If I say I don't want a coffee, there's nothing? What? I thought it might, I don't know, lead down like a separate conversation tree or whatever. Whatever, I can talk to the ghost. Hey! Zoe? If you can hear me, let me know.
Hey, yeah, I can hear you. Sorry about the other day. I was just so sad. It is good to see you, though. And I'm feeling a little better. There was the cutest bird in the windowsill this morning. Have you ever realized that the way birds poop is just totally insane? Like, it's just random. They poop whenever, wherever, all the time. Can you imagine going through life like that? I mean, I don't have to worry about pooping because I'm a ghost and I don't have bowels and I don't eat, but like, what if it was you? That would be so crazy. You just walk around like leaking.
Oh no.
Birds are so weird.
Oh, that is a totally solid point.
From someone not solid at all. I have an idea.
About what?
I've been thinking about where I should go next. Should I find out what my next adventure is? Like, actually die? Or should I try to come back to a life of sorts and be a real being in the house with guys like the time capsule? And you and your magic glasses.
do want to help her pass on. Maybe going to the Beyond sounds peaceful?
Okay. Well, I had an idea to do a seance to bring me back, but I can stay here and try to go away for good. I'll let you know how it goes.
What? That's not what I meant. Does she really want to, like, hang around forever? Shouldn't she, like, I don't know, try to pass on? I don't know, that's kind of conflicting for me. Also, I think I've given Holly enough time. Let's try.
Florence is still here in Holly's place. She shakes her head when she sees you, confirming what you've already suspected.
Oh, you're back. She's still out of it. She went really hard this time.
Okay, I'll give her some space.
She'll appreciate it in the long run.
Okay, that's fine. I was just curious how long it was gonna take. Also, I am friends with Florence, right? Yeah, okay, cool. I do want to talk to Dasha, but I don't want to do it when Brownie is, like, not here. Let me think. I could continue Abel's plotline.
Abel was friendly the last time you saw him, but he seems downright cheerful today. He's whistling when you walk up on him, though he stops when he sees you, greeting you with a broad grin.
Hey!
Oh, hey yourself, sunshine.
Oh, you seem peppy today?
Oh, well, you know, sometimes a table just wants to feel heard. Had a long talk with Dasha before you got here.
Oh my god.
Going over the finer points of lifting, supporting, and, you know, just the good old basics. Just feels nice to be understood, you know?
Aww. It's so nice that she gets you.
It is, ain't it? Lifting's no easy job. We got a lot of folks in this house who do a damn fine job at what it is they do. But how many people's job is it to lift? To make sure everyone's got what they need, to make sure they know they can rely on you day in and day out? It's a lonely lot in the life of a table. But I knew what the job was when I signed up.
Did you sign up for it? I feel like it was assigned to you.
Semantics, pal. Semantics. I know
Semantics.
who I am and what I do. But sometimes you just wish someone knew exactly what in tarnation you're even thinking about without having to explain yourself. That's Dasha.
Oh. Maybe you should talk to her more often?
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shucks. I don't know. I'd hate to bother her. She's got a lot of lifting to do herself. I can't be distracting her from her very important job now.
I think you should consider it.
I'll consider it.
Oh my god, do I want to just be friends with Dasha now? Because I don't want to, like, you know, jeopardize Abel.
Anyway,
I think he's so
much
sweet.
More of your time today talking about myself. Just remember what I said before, okay? I'm here if you need me.
You remember what I said too, please.
I will. You take care now.
Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to Lyric. I have some cookbooks. Nice person. Have you had dinner? Yeah.
The tome! Pretty heavy, but worth the effort.
Whoa.
But it's not enough that we've written this. One should always check in with the hoi polloi before publishing. So, I've brought along my favorite friends to bounce ideas off of.
Cool.
The wall, ceiling, and floor, of course.
Who else would be my support group, darling?
Oh my god.
Here it is, my very own book, written by myself with help from the human.
And the name of the book is...
Why, you can read the name on the book itself.
It's just always nicer when the one presenting says the title out loud.
I can't. It isn't right. You say it.
Me? Why would I say it?
Florence?
Oh, I'm not good with crowds.
wall.
Ah, thank you for saving me the trouble, Wallace.
Let's begin.
This book is awfully exciting.
I wasn't on the edge of my seat, but I was closer than I am normally wont to be.
Wall.
You have a real flair for adventure. I loved it.
This one should fly off the shelves.
Thank you for your support.
It's what we do best, Lyric.
Well, should we go ahead and publish?
Because they're, you know, the floor and the ceiling and the walls and their support. Absolutely.
Marvelous. I'll submit this to Mac right away.
Oh my god, he just uploads it to like AO3. Gwendolyn?
Oh, if it ain't the best looking owner of this house. I know you're the only owner, but the statement still stands. I've got something to ask you. Do you know when they will be back? I have got so many questions that need answered.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about your neighbors. Did you not notice they were gone? You really need to look around you more. They have been on vacation for the past 2 weeks, and I wonder if they will both come back. I heard from some muffled talking that this was a vacation to, quote, save their
Are we friends?
relationship, unquote. But from what I've seen, they are going to need a lot more than a vacation to do that.
Are we friends yet? Wait, where are you getting this information?
Oh, I watch everything that's going on. You see there? I face their window, and I've had a front row view.
So does that mean they can see me?
Nothing to worry about. Kurt and Rod do a good job of blocking you from their view. Plus, you don't do anything interesting enough for them to want to see, so no worries. But Graphic Tee and Cargo Shorts have been having some very serious talks lately. I can't hear them too well, but I can tell by their hand motions that something is going on. Cargo Shorts has been on a laptop at all hours of the night. Oh, I bet they're on one of those dating sites.
I'm happy I don't have to join one of those.
Oh, same. I was made far before those were a thing, and boy, was finding someone a lot less complicated back in the day.
Let's get back to the action next door.
You are so right. Almost got caught up in relationship talk. That does not sit well with me. You know what? I'm gonna ask some questions to the pergola next door. I need to test my theory. Come back later. I should have some answers.
Are we already friends with her? Because I was like, I want to become friends with her. But are we already? No, we're not. Okay, so I'll just keep at it. Also, her, Maggie.
I'm so glad to see you again. You look lovely. I hope you don't mind. I took the trouble of ordering your tea for you. It's a jasmine green tea. From Kopi, of course.
Nice. That's very thoughtful of you.
I'm so glad you think so. Hope you don't mind. I went ahead and researched your favorite order.
That's too sweet. It's fun to be here with you, I have to say.
I rarely let my glass down, as it were. So, I apologize if I'm a little rusty.
What have you been thinking?
The way you gave yourself to that last mystery. Dropped everything in order to help me solve it. Nobody has done that for me before.
I've been thinking about you too, Maggie.
Oh, what about?
Whoa! Can we?
Really? I'd love that too, only...
Only what?
Only there's just this one other case that's stuck in my mind.
Huh?
It's hard to focus on anything else. Would you be willing to help me solve it? If so, I promise we can return to this conversation after.
Yeah.
It has recently come to my attention that there is a counterfeit object in the house. Rumors have been circulating about it for a while. At first, I wasn't sure there was anything to them. After all, rumors can be nothing more than loose talk.
Huh. Behind a rumor might be a grain of truth.
Exactly correct. The only problem is the rumors are coming from all over the place, and I can't make heads or tails of where they came from.
What do you suggest?
Well, I'd say we could bring in some witnesses.
Capital idea.
I should say so. Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace.
Okay.
Who should we talk to first?
Lux.
All right, when you get in touch, I'll meet you there.
Oh, I literally have to go and talk to Lux. Oh. Well. Well. Do you think I have access to the ghost tonight? Oh, I do.
Well, I'm not gone forever, so I'm thinking we should do a seance. Complete the circle that wasn't complete.
Let's try it.
Whew, okay, I really need your help. Ah, this is amazing! Okay, we're gonna need a lot of stuff. Well,
I don't know. I thought it would be nice if
moderate amount.
you tried to pass on.
Mostly what we need is unstable energy. It sounds weird, but I think if we get enough of these objects here, whose existences span the distance between object and idea, it could work. Not cabinets, tables, or toilets, but like weirder stuff. Like me. Gather
Oh.
them together, and they all have to be on board with what we're doing. Like, we have to all be on the same page, singing the same song kind of thing. And it should work. This is... Oh my god, I think I'm gonna die. Die again, like metaphorically from excitement. Do you know enough of the others here to do that? Honestly, 3 or 4 might be enough. I don't know why the hell Rudy thought he could contact his dead father with just me.
If you need candles, maybe Scandelabra can help?
Is that one of the objects you can talk to here?
Yeah.
Well, we don't need a candelabra, just candles, so I wouldn't worry about him. Oh my god, this is amazing. I will be right here. I'll be waiting right
Okay,
here.
I don't need to talk to him.
Okay? Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
Okay. Alright. Okay, so Holly, I think not yet. But try talking to Lyric. And there's Bo.
Here we go. We're going to find out if our book did well. I can't decide if I feel excited or profoundly ill. Wow, did you hear that? They loved it! They were on the edges of their seats! Well, nearly. But to heck with Celia. The others were genuinely enthused. Ah, I'm so grateful for your help. Look what we've done! I've gone from embodying literature to creating it. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'm proud of you. So that was the decision. Okay. I like Lyric though. Okay, look. 20, 25.
Well, I think I knew I was going to come out of this experience with a book. But to come out of it with a friend as well? What a fabulous bonus!
That's cute. Okay. So, like, here's the... Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm probably gonna have to dip and get set up now.
Yeah.
Hope I have good rest of stream.
Thank you. Man, I don't know if I can actually realize Dorian. I'm gonna need 100 points. It means I have to find everybody. I don't think I even have... Have I even discovered everyone yet? No. Am I gonna have enough? Man, I really don't know. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, thank you for stretch and hydrate. Do you have narrator? No, I don't know how to get narrator. Yeah, I don't know how to get narrator. Okay, wait. Whose relationships are we like close to? I'm like starting to lose track as well. We're still not friends with Abel. Oh yeah, Hector. Man, I feel like I've talked to so many of these people like so many times already, and I'm still like not. Okay, hold on. Let's do Abel.
Hey there, partner. Nice of you to drop by this place. It's real easy to overlook a coffee table, you know. Coffee tables got to play host to all kinds of beverages and snacks while the main event's going on. Ain't nobody interested in you, as long as you're getting the job done. And speaking of the main event, I'm more of a radio guy myself, but I've been real into this show lately. Real House Knives of Dallas. Oh, you wouldn't believe what those utensils argue about. Charity events and who ended up in whose drawer. Ridiculous. Talk about sharp tongues.
You don't strike me as a real house knives kind of guy.
That's what Koa says. Try as I might, I can't seem to get him to see the appeal of the wives.
Pierre got promoted?
Right,
Yeah.
you are. Though sometimes I feel he's shut tighter than a clam, and that's coming from me. At least Kopi's into him.
I would have thought Kopi liked reality TV.
I wouldn't have guessed myself, but you see what happens when you judge a book by its cover. Anyway, she's real big on house knives. She didn't used to be, but she'd be coming and going making drinks, asking me about why this one don't like the other one. Next thing you know, she's joining me on the couch and having her own opinions. But you ain't come here to talk to me about house knives, did you? So tell me, what can I do you for? All's well here in the living room. Been working real hard today.
I don't think I made a choice there. Did it bug out? That's weird. Well, I need to see Lux with Maggie.
You find Lux fiddling with a tripod, but they're quick to straighten up and look entirely unbothered when they see you approaching. You can feel them turn on, a tangible shift in their energy.
What's up, bitches and bros?
Hi Lux. Heard anything about counterfeit nows?
Oh my god, seriously? I love that you're even asking me. I am so flattered. Let me just, like, hashtag gratitude that right now.
Oh my god. Lux.
OMG, like, just give me a second, alright? I am just trying to give you a shout out. What's your handle? You know what? Never mind. The Wi-Fi sucks right now anyway. You should fix that, BT dubs. Anyway, what is so important that I had to leave my latest activation?
Is there a counterfeit in the house?
I never thought that you would even freaking ask me that. And I even have an answer. So, like, don't we love this for me?
We do love this for you, Lux.
Let me just set up my camera so that we can film me answering you.
Fine.
Okay, so... Okay. No,
No.
hang on. Let me just...
No!
It needs to look like I spent $500 on it, but also like I spent $8 on it and got it done by my sister.
Oh my gosh. It's not a complicated question.
Wow! Okay. Seriously? You cannot rush this. I'm a professional, okay? an icon. I can't just show up looking like I spent as little time on my appearance as you did.
Wow.
What have you heard about a counterfeit item? And who have you heard it from? Answer me before I back my lens off, turn your light into a narrow beam, and singe you with it!
Wow.
Please, and thank you.
I heard that one of the dishes was a counterfeit.
Oh.
I heard it from Stepford.
Huh? Maggie, that was the hottest thing I've ever seen.
Thank you. Lux, get out of here.
You leave Lux for now and continue the case at Maggie's usual meeting place.
Okay. Wait, so if I talk to Maggie now, does it count as a separate... Yeah,
Thanks for coming
okay.
back. The case continues. Okay, who should we talk to next?
Stepford?
Alright, when you get in touch, I'll meet you there.
Who's Stepford again? Shit. Who is this person I'm missing? The Dust Bunny. I know there are some characters that lock behind other characters, so I really need to like start going further down. Oh, this guy. Okay. I always forget him. Who else were we trying to talk to? I'm also low-key like trying to talk to the ones that I think are like, I'm trying to maintain conversation with the ones I've already talked to. So that I can complete more relationships. But also I'm trying to like kind of avoid the ones that yeah, I'm trying to kind of avoid the ones that I have that I know Brownie's interested in talking to, because I think it'll be nice for him to be here when we're like going through that. I guess I could talk to Stepford, actually. Right?
You find Stepford polishing his well-muscled arm vigorously. He appears to be
Boss
muttering to
baby.
himself.
Hey Stepford, what's up?
Oh, hey. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this spot out. Not sure if you've noticed, but I've gotten a bit, bronze lately.
Looking gold as ever.
That's sweet of you to say, but I know you can see right through me. I don't know what I'm gonna do
Wait,
about
is this not the Maggie encounter? Huh. Why is it happening?
I have an idea, but I can't be certain. It's like this. I got the way I am, all gold and beautiful and all, because in my youth I was extremely competitive. I entered and won every contest I could find. I was a complete natural. Never really needed to try. I just showed up and showed off and showed everyone what first place looked like. I lived for the competition, the cheering, the adoring fans, the tough opponents. It was the life for me.
What's the problem?
Trophies change over time. If we stop competing, we turn into showpieces. Our gold starts turning to silver and to bronze. It's not that we stop getting given out, but our inner essence changes.
That's what's happening to you?
It is. Eventually, we come to a turning point. It's either get back in the fight and risk the arena once more, or retire and spend our time polishing up, clearing away the patina, and covering up what can't be cleared away.
Sounds like you need to get back out there.
You make it sound so simple, but I'm afraid it's not. There's all sorts of things that can happen. In any case, now that we're getting to know one another, I have to tell you something. I started doing all this tanning because, well, I'm actually all pewter underneath. Pewter! Like, what place even is that?
Oh.
12th?
I don't know.
Exactly. I'm afraid the time of decision is upon me.
What will you do?
Honestly, I don't know. What do you think I should do?
Get back in the competition form?
Maybe you're right. Thanks for talking to me. I think I'd better think about this for a bit. It's not an easy decision. If I compete again, I could get hurt or even lose.
Oh
And
no.
I don't think I could bear that. Come see me again sometime soon, okay?
Wait, I need to ask you about Case with Maggie.
I'm on the case.
There we go. Heard anything about counterfeit objects here in the house? You?
Did you say counterfeit objects? Is that what you said?
Counterfeit objects, that's correct.
Oh, okay, counterfeit. Because for a second I thought you said bounterfeit, and I was like, nope, definitely not. That would make literally no sense.
Tell us the truth.
Well, you see,
a single drop of sweat.
Oh, is it him? Is he the counterfeit object?
He's starting to sweat. It was him that started the rumor.
No, I'm only sweating because I just came from thinking about a workout.
We need to know who did.
Okay, fine. I was embarrassed to tell you because I know I shouldn't have been spreading rumors, but here it is. Last week, the Scandelabra told me that all the supposedly genuine silverware in the house is actually fake.
It's high time we got to the bottom of this.
How about a chat with the rumor monger in chief?
Ha! I'll meet you at location 1.
See you there. So tomorrow is Candelabra. Okay. Pretty successful. Scandelabra. Before I forget, I'm just gonna go straight for it.
Ah, you have been awfully rude. Trust me, everyone knows about that now.
Everybody.
And you return. Like me, your curiosity for scandal keeps you coming back for more. So, I will allow you another chance. Would you like to hear the latest gossip?
I'd be delighted.
That's the spirit. Well, scandal time! This housedom, while it may appear peaceful from the outside, in fact, harbors a hotbed of scandal from the inside. For example, did you know that the previously paired aerialists, Washford and Drysdale, are no longer speaking to each other?
I didn't know that, actually.
Next, were you aware that known vagabond Bobby Peel is on the loose once more? Can you imagine the heist they are planning? Can you imagine the romantic dalliances as they make their way through the house?
I didn't know that. I'm more up to date than you are.
My esteem rises. More scandals abound. They say there is a shadow that does not obey the law.
Oh, so he gives you like rumors and stuff.
A true scandal that undermines the physical realm.
Oh, we've met.
You know of the Lord of Shadows? He will not speak to me.
Well, obviously, because you're a candle.
With flames casting out light or some such nonsense. My esteem hardens and rises. But I am not finished with the daily scandals, no. One has heard of self-insert, yes? Could you imagine a video game in which all the creators inserted themselves at once at the same time? Such a thing is not imaginable. But in one that I've seen, they've hidden themselves within their very names.
Oh! Is that really a scandal?
Oh, yes, indeed. Critics hate that sort of self.
Yeah, because I think like the logo of Sassy Chap Games is one of the characters you can find. I don't know where to find it.
There's no possibility you've heard of it. Long ago, a relic was stolen from an island nation, brought to these shores, and put underneath this house in a box. Surely you haven't heard this yet.
I didn't know that.
No matter. That is more scandal than your puny pate can handle. I will teach you the ways of the scandal monger soon enow.
Was I supposed to go back to Maggie here?
I'll meet you at location 1.
Which is?
Otherwise known as the dining room table.
Oh. But I already had a conversation with Candelabra, so like... I guess I can't again? Tomorrow then. Did this? Lost space, a new order. A third-party controller! It may be flimsy, but at least it makes a rattling sound when you shake it. Oh, man. Okay, who else do we need to talk to that we have already started conversations with and we just haven't finished? Oh, this is all part of the bay window. Okay. Oh, I completely forgot about HVAC. Hold on, do you think the time capsule will wanna help Zoe? But he's scared of ghosts.
Hey, look at me on the couch, dude. Like I was made to be here.
Enjoying the new digs.
Oh, you know it. Just vegging out. Telly was surfing for me. Think it might be a good thing that I wasn't anywhere near the TV before. I could spend some serious hours hanging out in here.
Anything you like?
Are you kidding? Where do you even start? Streaming? Cable? On demand? I don't even know if you know this, but we had these things called bunny ears. They worked, and they looked really cool because you could twist them around and stuff. But this, completely different ballgame.
Yeah.
Content?
Content is what we call media, not just TV, but podcasts, live streams, stuff to watch.
Yeah, it all kind of feels like content.
Feeling like it's too much?
How do you sift through the bad to get to the good stuff?
Honestly, I have no idea. We just kind of consume it, good or bad, depending on what's trending. Or technically everything is supposed to be tailored to your preferences, doesn't always work though.
Huh. I guess that's why none of it really feels special.
Yeah.
I'll go what now?
Oh, there we go. Look, I have a smart sting. You know, a finite sequence of rigorous instructions.
Explain.
Oh no, it basically governs everything that you're served up on all the streaming services.
Man, that blows.
What was TV like during the 80s?
Man, the tube was awesome back in my day. Family Neckties, Bash, Houston, the Jeffersons, Wonder Bread years, Growing Pain Relievers,
The Facts of Life.
Oh, so many classics.
Certified bangers.
Oh man, too good. Hey, who's your favorite Silver Senorita?
I always loved.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
Radical! They're my favorite too!
Oh, the camera's out of focus? Oh, thank you. There we go.
She's so snarky. Oh man, that was our favorite show. My grandmother and me. She was a 1920s time capsule. It was syndicated. Came on right after afternoon cartoons. Sure, comedy was a little too old for me. I didn't get every joke, but Grandma would laugh, and I would laugh.
think it really shaped my sense of humor. It was special.
Aww.
She was awesome. All those actors are probably gone now, huh? Super weird how much time has gone by. Oh, wow. Well, good for her. She was a radical lady.
You okay?
Yeah, I think I want to be alone for a bit. Is that okay?
Of course.
It's just that I'm feeling a little out of place. Or time.
I wonder if his... Oh, he's just gone. Do you think his story is like linked to Zoe? Like maybe they can be friends because they're both from the same time period, right? Also, I'm really curious about this there's a tropical what now in the bottom of the house? Right? So rumors. Pile of dust under the couch. Boxes of old memories who wants to leave the house. Angel of accounting came by. The jewel, there's a jewel under the house. Oh, do you think it has something to do with Bo's quest? Okay, wait, since I'm down here, I'll just talk to the rat trap. Give me a sec.
Come on, where's the good stuff? I needs the cheese.
Oh. Does he actually need me to find cheese and bring it to him? I completely forgot about that. Okay. Wow, that's kind of wild. Okay, Kopi, so we can get a nightmare?
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
A latte.
Sure thing.
Kopi gets to work.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte?
Tell me more about the art.
Gosh, where do I begin? There's all different kinds of patterns to choose from. Hearts, tulips, and probably one of the most essential patterns for any good barista to learn is the Rosetta pattern. It's supposed to be based off this plant, but I forgot the full name of it.
Is it called a Rosetta?
That's probably it, yeah. We'll see you next time.
Yes, okay. Progress. It's crazy. I feel like I've spent so much time on this game today already, and like I am only at about like 20 to 25 across the board.
Nightmare just launched right into an unpleasant dream she prepared for you. But for some reason tonight, she hesitates. Whatever the reason, this could be your opportunity to get to know her better. Or perhaps to swing your dreams in a more pleasant direction.
Yeah, because like even to, let's say, get Vol and Eddie, I need like a minimum of 85. And I'm at 25. And I've spent so much time playing this game already. It feels like a lot of work to put into like getting to an ending. Kind of crazy, right? Like how long this game is. So, Nightmare.
Oh, you want to talk to me?
Also, I'm sorry we can hear my dog. I was just thinking maybe we could talk a little before we get down to the scaring.
Oh, well, sure. I guess we could for a little while. We've been talking about fear and what your fears mean to you. Would you like to talk about more of your fears?
I just want to talk to you, actually.
Me? This isn't about me. It's about you. Maybe we should just talk about things you want instead. Tell me your deepest desires.
I've always wanted a goth girlfriend. Sure.
You have.
It's hard to tell in the darkness, but you could swear Nightmare blushes.
Oh my god.
That's interesting. Well, wow. Of all the things to have in your mind. There's all sorts of things in your head, you know, and I can dig through them and try to make the best sense of it I can, but haven't you ever wondered why some of your dreams are so nonsensical? I can make anything scary, but the scariest dreams are the ones that stick with you when you wake. The ones that come from a place of true fear. Things that keep you up at night. So you telling me those things about your biggest fears? It was nice of you. You gave me the keys to really scare you, I guess. I'm not used to people playing along with me.
There's value in fear, even if it doesn't feel good at first.
Yes, exactly. There's so much to be learned from nightmares. On an animalistic evolutionary level, some say nightmares are sort of like practice for life-threatening scenarios. Others say nightmares are just your brain sorting through stressful events from your day. All pretty useful things, in my opinion. And yet, despite all the scientific advances humanity has achieved, no one really knows that much about me at the end of the day. It's a little sad, isn't it?
I wish people would take the time to understand you.
I wish they would too. Can you imagine how much better the world would be if people actually paid attention to the messages in their dreams?
Nightmare looks past you at something you can't see.
Oh no. Look at the time. We've been talking so long. If I don't get started now, we won't have time to finish. You hear something dripping. Drip. 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 You look up at the ceiling, then.
Nightmare serves you some unpleasant imagery, but it's just not quite up to her usual standard. Something about her seems off her game. What could have happened? Perhaps you can ask her about it another night.
Huh. Okay. I think I have one more day in me before I wanna like call it quits. So Scandelabra? I wanna progress with Maggie's quest.
You come upon the Scandelabra with his back to you, talking to himself while seeming to furiously polish something.
1 part calcium, 2 parts carbonate. Polish until glistening. Yes. Smoother. Smoother. I'll take out those solid smears. Effulge!
He sets the cloth down on the table, delicately wiping his brow before finally turning.
Oh. Damnation! Do you even knock, human?
Maggie has a few questions for you.
That silly little sleuth. Now? Oh, how dare you! The polishing of my knob is a sacred art. Only the most panegyrical of acolytes are allowed to know of my backstairs ministrations. And you are not that. I know not what you are. My inquests have turned up fallow. Well, you've come to see me, eh? Must be for my brilliant shine, which is what I was doing.
I didn't see anything.
I am made of the purest silver. Born in a small chandler's hut in the Swiss village of Saint-Martin, I have traveled transatlantically.
Oh my god, do you think he's the...
I preside over the rest of the objet.
Do you think he's the imposter?
I require a great deal of polishing and care, which you do not do. So I'm forced to self-lubricate.
Whoa. I think I picked you up at a Valdivimart in the bargain bin?
Yes, that is where I ended up. After a long and torrid affair with a bellicose baroness in Belgium. She had unceremoniously dumped me in an antique shop in Lisbon, where I sailed along with a smuggler across the ocean. Your new country fascinated me at first, until the veneer of novelty abraded. I had lived with one of your landed gentry until they perished as your kind do. The ruffians who exhumed his palace threw me in a sort of refuse bin, where I ended up as a bargain. But I am no bargain. And most importantly, I am chaste.
That does sound impotent. I mean important.
I perch aloft this dining able,
Dining
surveying
able!
the better part of the kitchen, living room, and the emptiest of walls. As I gaze into that wall, sometimes I am gripped with the fiercest ennui imaginable. Do try it sometime. It's rather addictive.
Huh.
These other objets, these rottish roustabouts, love each other in ways you cannot imagine.
Oh, I can imagine, alright.
What? How would one of your kind possibly know?
I fall in love with one.
Oh,
Huh?
no! It cannot be!
More than one.
Oh, you're making me
Whoa!
ejaculate!
Whoa!
I exclaim!
Whoa!
Bellow! Ululate! No! Such a scandal cannot stand! Having told you my story, I must away. Regards, S.
Wait! But, Maggie! Huh. Okay. What? Also, what bare wall? Is this... Oh, do I need to get the art guy down here? Okay, okay. Wait. Maybe if I do the table, then we can get Maggie.
Hey there. Fancy a meal?
Just here to see you.
Hard to have a proper conversation in here. Location's less than ideal, you know. That dang fool Scandelabra never shuts his yap.
I can imagine.
Always going on and on about scandal this and scandal that, and effulging his god dang knob. Like we ain't all sitting here in full view. Get a room for that, buddy.
Nope.
Just a fancy way of saying he's polishing the little ridge above his base. He just likes to make it sound as filthy as possible. Always moaning and groaning about it. Like a ghost with a bellyache.
Sounds interesting.
Guess it ain't all bad, though. At least we got Rainy's sweet music here. Yep, makes putting up with Scandelabra a little easier. Oh, but look at me jawing about all that like we ain't got nothing but time.
Don't we?
Let me get back to work.
Do you think it's the same case with Dorian where I have to find every single instance of him across the house for him to trust me? But it does kind of feel like I found every... or most tables. Like, there's one here, one in the coffee table, right? Do I have tables upstairs? Like, does this count as a table or a shelf? Oh, it is! It is a table. Okay, okay, good to know. Good to know, good to know. Okay. I do want to call it soon though, so let's pick like 3 more and I'll call it a night. Oh, he's here. Sure.
Whoa, buddy! Hey, nice to see you.
On your way to the office.
Yeah, it's awesome in here. Seems like somewhere you spend a lot of time.
What do you think of this brave new world?
Yeah, there's a lot. It's all a little overwhelming.
Overwhelming makes sense. Is there something that you're still psyched about?
Movies, 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 always and forever, my dude!
I love 80s flicks.
There are so many classics. Cindy Bandana Jones, E.T.
E.T.
Day Off,
Ferris
Fast Times at
Bueller.
Ridgemont High, 17 Candles, Grill and Sheds, Excellent Adventure.
Totally.
Right? So fun. Okay. What are your faves?
Ooh. My Neighbors Stay at Home.
Anime might have been a mistake, but I love that movie.
What do you mean anime might have been a mistake?
Comedy, action, fantasy, animation, drama. You got some really diverse taste.
Thanks, Bodhi.
Heck yeah! You know what? That's actually something I've discovered about your time that I think is pretty rad. You've got so many different kinds of faces now. You've got all these different personalities and perspectives and stuff. I mean, we had it, kinda, but you've really just gone so much further. Black, white, Asian, Arab, indigenous. Oh, and those people with all those letters?
What letters?
You know, Legibitiqua.
What? Wait, I need to screenshot that. Oh.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, there's a lot to learn there, buddy. Leave you me.
Legibitiqua.
Hey, I guess that's something that your internet is great for. Learning stuff. It's amazing. I was so much of my own time, I didn't even realize how pale things were looking in old Hollywood. I still love my movies, but sometimes now when I see the jokes, the humor was way tough on anyone that was different. Maybe your generation doesn't have flying cars yet, but you're making stories about people I never thought I'd get to know, and that's definitely bodacious.
Oh, it's healthy to be able to enjoy things and also know they aren't perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great point. You're right, compadre. Anyway, it was really nice talking to you. I've been pretty lonely for a while.
I get that.
Could have fooled me. You're super nice, and you're insightful, and you're funny. I don't know. I'll bet you're pretty popular.
Can't relate.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. You are way too cool. Smart, funny, nice. I bet you go on tons of dates. Anyway, great hang. I'm gonna cruise around a bit, see some more of the house, and catch up on the 2000s. Later, Gator.
After a while, Crocodile. Oh, he moved again. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so there's like different ways to like get to know everybody, and some of them only have one spot in the house, like Eddie and Volt, and some of them have other things, and now he's here. Okay. So I think I do have to find him across all the different tables. Yeah. Okay, I have 2 more charges. Oh, you know what? We haven't done post-romance Dorian. Oh my god, what if we do post-romance Trap Dorian?
My darling.
Oh my god!
You've opened the way to my heart. Come to me.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm already dressed for it.
Whoa! That felt mildly illegal? Question mark? What was I supposed to do after this? The fuck? Okay. One more. I swear to God, I had somebody in mind. Oh yeah, H-back. And then I went to see Dorian, and I completely forgot. Okay, I think I did see him through the grates already, so like, it should be fine to just straight away. Maybe? Or should I try this, actually? Do you think it's gonna be Bo or somebody new? You know what? I'll wait for Brownie for HVAC. Let me try and see if, like, this summons anyone new.
A blonde dame with a gothic vibe.
Oh my
regards
god!
you with an expression that's hard to read. She holds your forgotten, formerly trendy robot dog in her arms, petting him idly.
Oh my god!
Well, if it isn't the one who made me. Ugh.
Yay!
I don't know. I suppose I'm a bit disappointed. For someone who's amassed such a varied and confusing collection of bits, you just look so normal. I was hoping for a real Frankenbrine to go with all this preservation.
I'm weirder than I seem, I guess?
Oh, excellent. Normalcy can be boring, and I do so loathe being bored. All this time, I've been in your house, and this is the first time you've come up to visit me. I think I'll make use of your presence, long delayed though it is, by holding your feet to the fire.
That's some spicy talk there, lady.
Is it? I suppose so. Spicy is not generally the first descriptor applied to me. Bitter, cold, dangerous, damaged, deranged, unhinged, mad. I had a lover once, a ladder, who told me I was the black hole she couldn't wait to fall into. She's gone now. Memories. At long last, we are going to go through all of this. Every single piece. We're going to see, sort, and dispose of each object stuffed in the corners.
Oh, and then...
Finally, order will reign.
Ah, okay.
I love chaos
We're
as
gonna
much as
clear out
it's
our
memory,
junk.
but enough is enough. I'm starting to look like Jerry.
But won't I be getting rid of you too?
Oh no. You are long past the point of no return with me. I exist now, and I'll go on existing. The cleansing I'm demanding will simply mean that I can exist with some semblance of dignity.
Okay.
Though perhaps I shouldn't ask you to do this with me. I know how tantalizing it is to be worried to distraction. But no, needs must. We've established I won't die. Though, another time, that might be fun.
Oh my god.
Let's get on with it.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
The first of your tasks for me is to gather Chem and Art, so that we might proceed efficiently.
Okay.
These two are both necessary for our project to proceed, so off you go.
Oh. Wow, these quests are actually getting way more convoluted. Like, suddenly I have to remember so many things. Okay, but this is a good time to stop, I think. Like, just to give you a view of, like, where we are. I found 90 people, or 90 objects. And I have, what's 11 plus 7, 18, 19, 20. 20 of them, I already have some form of ending. And a lot of them I don't. And a lot of them I'm slowly inching my way towards some form of an ending, but not yet. And like, I still have a long way to go because my specs is not very high yet. I'm at like 15 to 25 is my range, and I need to be at like 85 to 90 to like unlock some people. And I'm worried about when I get to the point of like 100, because like Dorian needs 100 poise, and I don't know if I can find 100 poise because I don't know if I found everyone. But yeah, I guess that's a problem for another day. For now, I'm gonna raid out because I have a meeting soon.